All right, so we have Shelby here.
What up?
How do you say your last name?
Westman, just like it sounds.
Westman. Okay.
That's what I usually say to people. It's like Shelby like the car.
I just don't like to mess it up.
Yeah.
I hate butchering names.
Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah, I wouldn't miss dinner either.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually tell people, hey, my name's Shelby, like the car. And usually what they hear is, hey, I'm Shelby, I like your car. And they're like, thanks, man. And I'm like, I got to really stop saying that.
Yeah.
People aren't getting it. Sometimes people are like, oh, look, Shelby Mustang. I'm like, yeah, sure. It was actually named after the AC Cobra, but, whatever. Dad and uncle, big car guys.
I was totally going to go, you got a girl's name.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, he's just going to go, I was named after a car.
Yeah.
And that car was named after a guy. And I'd be like, oh, destroy my joke.
That's classic. That's all they stood on in elementary school, junior high. They're like, Shelby's a girl's name. I'm like, pfft.
It's okay. My last name's Do It. That wasn't easy.
Yeah. One day you guys will get it. And watch me blow up and be the dopest motherfucker ever.
So I know you had questions for me, so I want to kind of switch things up.
Yeah, dog.
I want you to start with your questions.
I guess I wanted to go back and be like, tell a story about how we met. So, yeah. Why don't you tell the viewers how we met?
I was working at a shop, and he came in with his truck with a blown out carrier bearing. And he only had $50, and my boss didn't want to serve him. And I said for $50, I could tack on some bolts to center the bearing in the middle where the rubber used to be to get him where he needed to go. I think he was going snowboarding for the weekend. I got him where he needed to go for the weekend, but I'm not proud of what I did. But he was okay with it. He even looked at it before he took his truck, so I guess it's okay. It worked. And then he took it to the sister shop, and they put it in backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So that one got cooked.
Yeah.
And that's how we met.
Yeah.
That, kids, is how I met your mother.
Yeah. And that's how we met. And then, some time passes. We chit-chatting back and forth on Facebook. And then
every once in a while.
One day I'm over with Jacob, RC Drifting, and you show up, and I'm like, yo, what up? Don't you remember that? That's the next time we met. There's some time that passed.
Are you sure it was RC Drifting, or was it round one of Spec D?
It would have been RC Drifting for sure. I was RC Drifting before I was drifting. Because then
I only RC drifted in 2015, the year my daughter was born, and then 2020 I got really, really, really depressed, or 2021, and I went to one of the drift days when it was still Phoenix, and that's where I met
indoor
Shad.
range.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before me.
No, yeah. So that was, and then this year.
Yeah.
And that wasn't until later this year.
That you were coming to the RC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was already drift events in there. Because Northern Bout was before I went to an RC drift event.
Could have easily been fucking...
I didn't like you at Northern Bout.
Why?
I don't know.
What?
Dude, there was something that weekend that was rubbing me the wrong way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got some indoor beef right now.
I'm not eating... dude, I love you. But, that weekend, I don't know what it was.
Maybe feeling a little bit of high nerves from the camera issues you were telling me about. Or was I just being a dick? I'm a lot. I have ADHD. I'm very high energy. I'm very happy, smiley.
That weekend, I did feel like the way you were filming, you were kind of I'm king shit in your attitude as you were filming. I do remember feeling that a little bit. Why is this kid so cocky right now?
Yeah, I believe it. I think I upset somebody who's pretty close in the 881 community that I was for sure.
But
and first round, like you were saying, first round Spec D there. That was my first actual attempt at like doing this whole filming thing and stuff. So
I
like,
had no problems with you that day either. I offered to edit for you that day.
I'm new to all of it, and then like, you know, in the moment at Northern Bout, when I was hearing some people like kind of like being upset about like me being filming and whatever and what, you know, and then I look at these people and be like, man, like these are like some pretty influential people like in the community and like whatever.
It was the crew pass and
like,
not the media pass that was upsetting people.
Yeah. And I was like, you know, like, and this comes into play. Not a lot of people get this, but I think maybe after the fact, I like sat down and really thought about it. I'm like, I need to fucking check myself, because like these guys are like big players in the game, and if I'm getting in their way and fucking up their shots and being like, whatever, blah, 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 you know, I understand the importance of being able to make a shot, and I understand that people are there actually for media
like,
and stuff.
We have our own media meeting to go over safety, right?
Yeah. And
you weren't there, and when they seen you sitting on top of the sea can, that's when they were like,
yeah,
who the hell is he? And like, he's rubbing me the wrong way today. Like,
yeah, but yeah, like I said, I just I realized my faults and stuff, and I think you know who you are if you watch this, and I want to sincerely apologize. And I hope
who was it? I'll bleep it out because I'm curious.
I don't know her name, but lip readers, you can't see that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like, and to you as well. I'm sorry if I rubbed
Oh,
you the
dude,
wrong way.
it's fine. Like,
I just got to know the rules, I guess, you know, and honestly, like,
that's all it was is not knowing. Like, I had same issues with multiple people at Southern Bout that were where they weren't supposed to be. I kicked a few people out of spots they weren't supposed to be.
Yeah. But, you know, if you're ever filming and you see me zipping around and have a problem, I'm probably one of the most chillest people. If you just come and talk to me and say, hey, yo, like, call me. Like, I got to know the rules here. And, like, if I'm stepping on your feet, I don't want that. Like, I'm going to be doing less filming, though, and probably a lot more driving. So I guess we don't really have to worry about that no more.
I think at one point I did tell you to try to stay on the side of the barriers at one point, and that's when you started hanging around the pole the whole time. Mm-hmm. So that's good.
Yeah.
Because everybody else was there.
Yeah.
People that weren't media, so.
It's just more or less trying to, like.
That was, I would say, the crew area.
Yeah.
Like.
Cover Brett's. Yeah. Like I was. We made some sick reels that weekend. And we've been making sick reels.
Yeah. I made some sick ones of him, too.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Everyone's always coming out with really good stuff.
I'm
always stoked because everyone has their own different way of doing it, and it's always so sick to see people doing it. So
having a partner now, I got to kind of reevaluate the sponsorship stuff and see how I want to do stuff next year now.
Partner.
It's crazy to think. Like, it's not my company anymore. It's our company. That's cool.
In together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
I think it's the person to do it with, though.
Yeah. For sure. They are talented.
Yeah. Everybody knows who it is because the episode that comes out before this, I say who I want to partner with. So, yeah, everybody knows.
But it's not out yet, but it will be when I'm featuring. So
it should be. It might be. I might end up bleeping it out of Kayla's podcast too. So I don't know.
Man, keep it a well-kept secret. You know.
Yeah.
Nothing hits people like wham, blam,
surprise. That's gonna be a big surprise
launch.
for people. They're gonna be like, "Holy shit!
Yeah,
shit's about to get good."
Yeah.
Because I don't really want to get into their story too much, but like they have a whole business plan, and when they brought it up, I was like, "It's kind of exactly what I want to do. Let's do it together and go farther."
Sure. Might as well divide and conquer. But except not divide, just divide in your own separate way.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, do it together.
Yeah. I like that. Because you can't go anywhere if you don't have like friends and support. That's a big thing. Sometimes doing stuff solo can be a little tricky.
Especially like, I don't like talking negatively of negativity. Holy shit, negatively.
Go smoke another one, brother.
Negatively.
No, just fucking with.
I don't like to speak negatively of myself, but when it comes to like writing and like proposals and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I'm lazy with writing. Like if I write you a professional proposal to come to your business and do work for you, you're either getting something you can tell GPT did, or it's going to look like a damn text.
Yeah.
So I need somebody a little smarter than me on the business side of things. Yeah. And
you church it up a little.
Yeah, like I feel in some of my content over the past summer, you can tell when I'd really be focusing on other aspects of my business, because all of a sudden, oh, this video looks grainy. Why is this video a little yellow? Like, there'd always be something off with a couple of the videos, and it's because I'm focusing way too much on other aspects because I don't understand them.
Yeah. And sometimes, like, even you find that sometimes it's difficult to comprehend something, and you know, maybe just seeing it from somebody else's view and having them like just kind of like explain it can help. Like, oh, okay, for sure. I find that when I'm reading, like, you know, when you sign at the bottom of stuff and it's like all these things and it's notwithstanding, like, except for blah 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 blah. That's just me reading out stuff for code from school, but I had a lawyer explain the brunt of it so I could write my own contracts and then be pretty good. So I got a decent understanding of that. It's like being a regular person trying to read lawyer talk is like, huh? What's this say? What does this mean? What does this mean for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Should I be signing this? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it helps.
Yeah. I mean, I should technically have everybody that comes on here signing a release, but I don't.
You want to sign in blood? I'll cut it a knife. I'll sign in blood.
I'm good. No, that's just so like you guys can't sue me in the future. But
I wouldn't.
I don't think anybody would. I'll probably implement them later on as it gets bigger.
What a super fucked up thing to do to sue your friend.
It's not that easy to sue people in Canada, but like you see it a lot in the States.
Yeah. Oh, well.
But that would be fucked up.
Yeah, the States is notorious for...
And, like, the fucked up part's, like, you're still friends while you're suing your friend.
Yeah.
You're still going out for beers together. You're just, like, you don't like, bring up that topic, but you're still friends.
Let's not talk about it.
It's fucking weird. Dudes are weird. If my friend was suing me, I'd be like, I'm not your friend no more, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah. Don't talk to me.
I would have given you $50 a month for the rest of my life. Fuck off.
Yeah. Pay off the lawsuit. Sick ass.
So you said you had 2 or 3 questions. So what else you got?
It's been so long. Can't remember. Maybe we can reference back to that.
Yeah, they might come up with certain topics.
Sure.
Might pull back.
I remember I put in some pretty deep thought into when I wanted to do it because I wanted to make sure that I like gave something because I'm like...
Yeah, you wanted more substance. So I do got a feeling this will be a longer one.
Yeah. I am a pretty multifaceted character.
What time's your bedtime?
Anytime.
You don't have waking up issues?
Not normally. I'm just tired. The alarm will go off. Some days I'll wake up and it'll be like, oh, sick. Okay, let's get ready. Some days I wake up and I'm like, fuck, gotta get going. Get after it. It's going to be a cold one tomorrow, too, so that's going to suck. Anyway.
Nice. All right, I guess let me look at your...
Yeah, let's get into it.
...thing here. Just ordered some new glasses.
Are those ones not broke or not working?
So my prescription changed. I've been getting really bad headaches all summer, like bedridden headaches where I'm useless.
Yeah.
But this screw is also loose and my lens is falling out. So.
Do you get a blue light filter?
I don't like them.
Really? Okay.
I find I get a weird glare because I like the bigger and not with the thick frame like yours.
Okay.
So I end up getting a weird glare in the corner, and it's almost like I have rear view mirrors.
Interesting.
Or side views. I don't like it.
Okay. I got a blue filter on mine for just whatever reason. Sometimes I spend days on the laptop, but definitely when I'm in school, lots of laptop time. So lots of phone time, lots of laptop time. So I'd like to think that is something that works. I never really experience any sort of difficulties with headaches or anything, but I don't know.
Do you find you get eye strain staring at the screen too long?
Yeah, I was literally just going to say, like, yeah, sometimes just staring at a screen.
You know what helps with that?
What up?
Put light behind the screen. Buy one of those $5 lights from the dollar store, those little light bars, and put it behind your screen to light up your wall behind your screen.
Yeah.
And I swear on my life, as soon as I started doing that, doing the video stuff, it's not so bright with mine because I want to make sure I'm seeing the right colors, but just that contrast between the screen and the wall, not it just ending, my eyes feel so much better. I don't get eye strain staring at my computer all day.
For sure. Yeah, I'm in the process of building a little office studio right now and stuff, and I want some of those, those like little neon mushrooms you can get from like, I don't know, Winners, like they're just cheap.
Oh yeah, they're always at Walmart.
I like a little bit of like backlight with some color and stuff when you're sitting at your computer just working so that you're not getting that eye strain, but yeah, just like sets the mood.
I got quite a few mood lights in my office because I film YouTube videos for sure. My Black Cat.
Yeah.
One thing I did want to say is that little bit you had your Forester after you crashed it, you should have changed your name to that crashed Forester.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Oh, the evolution of the Forester. Oh boy, what a story to tell with that.
Off-roading? I didn't know you did that.
Yeah, for a short period of time there. I had that Jeep. I had 2 Jeeps, actually. One of them got fucking smucked by a 1-ton when I was stopped at a light. Well, actually, no, I was stopped behind somebody. I don't think he saw me. I think he was distracted. Somebody's at a stop sign. I stopped behind them. And then they were making a turn, and then I, was just about to go. And then, wham! 1-ton pickup truck at 60K. It folded the Jeep. Right at, the top, the B-pillar, right at the roof, it, crinkled. It was wild. Well, needless to say, I got some pretty decent little physiotherapy out of that. I got to work on my body a little bit. It was nice, but definitely sucked.
Holy fuck.
You ever done wheeling? You been an off-roader?
I had my 4Runner.
Your 4Runner. I think you talked about that in the previous. Oh, I can't put the toe beans up. Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
Up.
I will.
Dude, look at how fucking muddy my socks are from work today. My feet are soaked right now.
That's okay. You're outside.
I came straight from fucking work to this. God. Straight sending it.
All right. I guess I'm
fuck
just
it, we ball.
Scroll through this like a retard.
Yeah, I wrote a lot, so feel free to touch on whatever you want to talk about.
So
it doesn't even have to just be drifting, you know?
Yeah, no, the first thing I actually wanted to talk about here was I haven't talked too much about stuff like this, so I want to dive right into what you wrote here, overcoming addictions.
Yeah, that's a big one for me. Obviously, I still have some vices since,
let's start from the beginning. Let's go through your whole...
the beginning?
Fuck, man, if your mom was drugging you at fucking 8 years old, let's start there.
No.
Let's.
My parents are amazing, great individuals. Love them to death.
I don't mean like that, but if you were diagnosed with ADHD and you were taking ADHD pills, I think that affects a kid's psyche.
I was young me was diagnosed with ADHD, and if I get to talking and get off track, please stop me. But
dude, I got it too. I'll be down that road with you. It doesn't matter.
Anyways, I think, I've always been kind of everyone goes through their party stage, right? Early, 18, 19, early 20s into your mid 20s and stuff. And I think my mid 20s is kind of where it met an all-time high. And it was when I became a bike messenger.
Bike messenger.
Yeah. So basically, bike messenger is you get hired on by a company, and
is it literally like
Premium Rush? That's exactly.
No
oh my
fucking
classic response. I'm like, oh, I'm a courier. They're like, oh, like Premium Rush, and I'm like, yeah, something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really think anyone from the courier community is probably going to see this per se, but I think they can probably attest to it. There's two routes you can go on courier. You can look at it strictly as a job and come and go. And I guess, whether or not you're a person that treats it strictly as a job doesn't discriminate against addictions. So don't let me say that just because you're so perfect doesn't mean you're not an addict, right? If you go home and fucking crush a case of beer at the end of the day twice, buying a case of beer every 2 days and crushing it and just going mad wild, that's addiction. Doesn't matter how good you are, but anyways, I digress. I became a courier, and I always, enjoyed drinking and stuff. During the time I was in between jobs and kind of
just drinking.
It started out as just drinking.
Okay.
I was a courier, and I was still doing part-time gigs at the bar. I got a bar job and whatever, and that was pretty sick. Everyone was pretty big in admiration. I'd show up to work and just be riding the bike all summer and get off work and head on down to the bar and work my night shift at the bar until 12 and go home and wake up the next day and do it. That's on the weekends, like a Friday night, sorry. Not during the week. Wouldn't be up till 12 during the week, multiple times a week. But, it all started pretty innocent, drinking after work and whatever. And I think if I can put my thumb down on it, not saying names, but I was dating a girl, and I was, just went out to a football game, got way too fucked up, got way too drunk, and I stopped by a homie's place on my way home, and I was worried because I was like, my girlfriend's coming over, and she's an angel, wonderful woman. I was dog shit to her, and I feel like that's a pretty common thing when you're in addiction. But I went to a friend's house on my way home, riding the bike again, and he offered me a little something to help me straighten my brain out. And that, my friends, we like to call cocaine. And that was my first time having a bump. Took one bump, and I was shocked.
Holy shit.
I got home, and I was just like, I'm not drunk at all. At all. Girlfriend came over. We hung out. She stayed the night, yada, yada, yada.
Wears off pretty quick.
Wears off pretty quick. Next day was fine. Everything was good, Everything was fine. No real, I'm addicted, I need it. So, but yeah, just, resumed my life, went out partying, was drinking lots. And I was the guy that was bringing a case of beer home every day or two and doing it. And then, we just ended up going along like that for a good while, and then started hanging out with some other people, and it came about again. I was just like, okay. I was like, well, last time wasn't so bad. Yeah, sure. I'm a little messed up right now. Let's have another. And as things do, all those happy feelings you feel, you're always chasing that. There's been some crazy nights where I went out and did a lot of cool things, but it doesn't outweigh the bad.
You ever steal out your mama's purse?
Nope.
Can't be that bad then.
Never stole money out of my parents' purse.
You know what? I did some god awful stuff I will never speak about on camera, but I never took a penny out of my mama's purse.
Yeah.
So was it only cocaine? And how bad did it get?
I can't really obviously I'm no fucking Tony Montana. I wasn't having mountains of cocaine, but I always had it on me. I was always doing it. it got to the point of with my drinking and my drug addiction that I started getting up in the morning. And this is where it kind of started to kind of go into a decline, is where I'd wake up in the morning as a bike messenger and I'd drink some beers.
Oh, no.
Before going to work. And then at lunchtime, we'd go for beer. And then after work, we'd go for beer. And then I'd go home and I'd drink more beer.
I skipped the beer. I went straight to cocaine.
And so, you know, as time goes on, you keep using, you go out to parties other people have, and then like all of a sudden there's an abundance, so you start taking more at a time. And
how old were you here?
Probably 25, 26.
How old are you now?
30.
Oh, nice.
Maybe 23, 24. Yeah, I get that a lot. I look like a baby. But yeah, it reached an all-time high. I could go on for hours talking about all the little small intricacies of times that I've done it, but reached an all-time high when, you know, eventually I went out on a night and we went on a big old bender. I think it was like a day and a half, which is, yeah, I know some people have bigger ones, but, you know, I feel like it was like a copious amount, like time and time and time again, that finally I got home and the sun was coming up. And I remember this. This is a story I tell people when I decided to quit. The sun was coming up. It was the morning. The party was over. And I went home and I was like, I'm tired. But more than just tired. I felt sick. Like I had the flu. I was cold, sweaty, tossing and turning. The birds outside were chirping. It was a beautiful Sunday morning. Sun's coming up, beating across from the apartment across the way into my window, bullying me.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get to sleep. Can't get to sleep.
I can feel that fucking sick feeling right now.
You want to puke, but you know you don't need to. It's just that weird, sick, fatigued, like internal, like
I feel that
dog
like,
shit.
I know exactly how you feel, and I feel it right now. It's been so long.
And, you know, I just said to myself, I like looked up at my ceiling and I don't really have any sort of religious anything or whatever, but I just looked up towards my ceiling and like spoke to the great divine and said, I would give anything to just go to sleep. I'm tired. I realized that this is over for me. I've had my fun. I've done my bad. I'm over it. Like, I want to go to sleep. And it was in that moment that I just went back and realized that I'm just going to have to go through what I'm going through right now until like something happens. And I fell asleep and I slept for like a day, Friday night, all the way into Sunday. I woke up the Sunday morning and I said, that's it. I'm done. And believe it or not, I went cold turkey, which is wild.
I did too. That was the only way I could do it, and I cut every single person in my life.
That was it. I have some friends right now that are struggling that have turned to me for advice and try to help. And like I said, man, you have to disappear.
I will be your friend, but you got to disappear from everybody that does it.
You got to stop. I quit my job as a courier. I quit the bar.
Switch your friends entirely.
Stopped hanging out with people. I think I was still working as a courier, actually. Sorry, let me rewind. I think I was still working as a courier, but everyone would go for lunch. We're going to go have a beer. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'd go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Everyone's
go to McDonald's, grab a
going to work
burger
after
quick.
beer, or like a Wednesday. We're going for wings and we're going to have beers. I'd go for my wings. I'd pay my bill and then I'd go home.
Yeah. So was that the last time you did it?
That was the last time I did it.
You haven't done it ever since?
Nope.
It's like 6 years?
I still drink. I quit drinking as well. I did 4.5 years.
How long did you struggle staying away from it? To
not long.
Do it. Really?
Not long. It was, I don't want to call it ego, but it was me being like, yeah, I'm better than this. And it that fed me. So I was like, I'm not that person. That's not who I am. I became someone that I never thought I was ever going to be. My snowboarding took a hit. I wasn't riding. I had no hobbies. I wasn't doing anything but drinking and partying.
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately ran into a time where it was fast times, and I hate to say this, fast times, fast women. failed relationships, feeling empty, not getting connections from people. And it's like, it's just all about the party. Everyone just wants to party. Everyone just wants to fuck. Like, everyone just wants to do drugs, drink, and fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And there was nothing for me there.
It gets boring really fast.
Yep.
I don't know how there was people that fell into it at the same time. Oh, I fell into that life really early.
Yeah.
I was like 15 when I started doing harder stuff. 16 when I'd call myself a full-blown coke addict at that point. And there's people at the so what's weird to me is the people that completely shunned you at that time that live like that now.
Mm-hmm.
Blows my mind how many people are like that. But what's even sadder is the people that were in it from the very beginning with you, and they're still there.
Yeah. And these are the people that are still reaching out to me to try and like get out of it. There's some people that I really don't think that there's any hope. I don't, unfortunately. They don't want it bad enough.
You get that fucking 5 in the morning call. They're still strung out, and they're like, I might want help, maybe. And they just go on a weird tangent, and they're like, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. And you don't hear from them again for 9 months until you get the same phone call.
Or a text saying, hey, do you think you can borrow me $20? I'm like, so I give them a call and said, look, you have not been holding up your end. Like, we're supposed to keep in touch.
Yeah.
But you gotta show a little bit on your end. There's one guy that...
It's hard for some people, and slip-ups happen, but it's how you recover from that is...
Yeah. I was trying to reach out and help a friend of mine that used to, piss and moan about how, like, drinking's, a problem for him and whatever, and he lost his sister to alcoholism. I don't know who else he's lost, but, that was a big hit on him, and he was pissed off about her drinking themselves to death, and they're doing the exact same thing, so I can't really sympathize with somebody who's going to piss and moan about that and still continue to do it themselves. Like,
yeah,
you either want to make a change and, like, you're either upset about it, but I feel like in a way that they're relating to, why their significant other or their family member did there. So...
So your cocaine addiction was never... I'm going to say it was never that serious. You can take that how you want, but
no,
I feel it wasn't, because it would be drinking all day before you would get to it. You have it on you, start to get a little drunk. Like, you use it as a tool to drink more.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the point, fuck drinking. I'm not wasting my time with that.
Yeah, and I didn't want to kind of, like, get to that, like... I didn't want to, like, make that sound less, but it was to the point where, like, it would be a couple of drinks, and it's just like, well, fuck it. Like, I'm just going to do blow now.
It was really starting to get to that point.
Yeah, you'd get a couple drinks in you, and
you were getting to the danger zone.
It wasn't like waiting till I'm drunk. It's like, get a couple drinks. We're in the scene. Like, yeah, let's do some coke. I'd go out, have a couple drinks, and be like, yeah, we're going to do Molly. We're going to do ketamine tonight. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's go.
We'd get the drinks and the coke at the same time. I'd crack a beer, sniff a line, take the first sip of my beer. Not drink coke all night. Fuck it. I'm not drinking.
Wake up in the morning and go, and it's just tastes like fucking diesel, kerosene,
snort some water, blow it back out, rip another line, go to work.
Just the grossest taste ever. That I'll always remember. God.
The stomach, this pit in my stomach I would get when I'd call my guy to meet him. That's a feeling I'll never get.
Yeah.
That's like when you have, like, the ultimate fear, or like something shitty just happened. Like, the moment you touch that wall, I'm sure you had that exact same pit in your stomach. Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, I don't really feel like I ever carried any guilt up until the point where, like, I reached that point where I wanted to quit. And I think the thing that helped me most was, I reached out to my parents and said, came clean about it. I was just like, hey, I'm, like, having an addiction problem, and I just wanted to let you guys know. And I said, I just would appreciate your guys' support during this time. And they were great. They were like, we didn't even know. But to be fair, like, I wasn't doing coke at the house when I was with them. Like, I wasn't getting messed up. I was actually avoiding drinking when I was there.
My mom knew I was doing shit all along. Like, she figured, and eventually, way younger than I should have, I told her, like, I got a problem with this stuff. And she said, are you going to stop? I'm like, can you stop? No. She goes, okay, well, I'm going to pray for you every night then.
Hell yeah.
And,
bless your mom.
Yeah. And, I tried moving in with some friends in Red Deer to get away from it here.
Sure.
Well, we went drinking at the nightclub every single night. They were like, we're just not going to give you the blow numbers. Okay. They're like,
You'll find them if you want them.
I wasn't, though.
No?
Nobody talked to me.
Oh.
I guess the style there to the style I had here, I don't know, everybody thought I was a narc or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day got kicked out of the bar for starting a fight.
Mm-hmm.
And all my friends didn't come outside. And there was some dude sitting on the stairs across the street. He's like, come here. Walk over. So try this. Okay. Went to his house, did a bunch of fucking shit. He gave me a bunch as a fucking gift to try to get business.
First one's free.
Yeah. Except he gave me like a quarter. This guy was fucking wild.
That's crazy.
It was all right stuff, too. But at that point, I knew, like, okay, that's not good. I have this guy's number now. Mm-hmm. I need to just go back home.
Yeah.
Came back home, and I was still doing it. And then one of my mom's boyfriend at the time, his buddies came over, and he was doing shit. And my mom said, don't you guys fucking do that shit together. My mom walked out of the room, chopped up 2 lines right there.
Yeah.
And 20 minutes later, I hear my mom coming downstairs. I'm like, I got to piss. I walked outside the walkout basement door.
Mm-hmm.
That was my mistake. I went outside instead of going to the bathroom. In the summer, as a dude, living in the country, this wasn't wild to me. It made sense.
Yeah.
But no. And when I came back in, she looked at me and she went, you're fucking high, you're fucking high. Both of you are pieces of shit. Mm-hmm. And I was like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Never again. Haven't done it since then.
Crazy.
I struggled for a long time, though.
Yeah.
It was about 3 years ago. Like, up until then, you'd bring it up, palms would start getting sweaty, like,
you're starting to get pressed, and you're like,
I start sweating, I start stumbling my words, and then at that same shop you met me at, we had a customer that sold it. I didn't know he did it too, and I thought he was smoking a joint in his Jeep, so I was like, I'm gonna go smoke some of his joint. I don't want to smoke one of mine. And I come around his door, and he's just. And he has one more there. And he goes, I was waiting for you to come out. You want this one?
Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was very open with my boss about all my problems and everything. And I looked at it. I looked at my boss. And he went, I'm not going to judge you no matter what you do, dude. Like, if you fuck up, you fuck up. I'm not going to fire you, but, like, we're going to go have a talk if you do it. And it was like, I'm good, man. Like, my palms aren't sweaty. I'm like, do I have self-control?
Yeah.
Am I maturing?
Yeah.
And there's been 4 times since then I've had it presented to me. And one time was fucked up. I was trying to help this kid get clean. Told him how much I struggled for how long and everything. Like, still fairly new. It's been about a year. And I think I'm good. Like, I'm good. But, like, I want to help you. He's like, yeah. I go to pick him up. He's like, come inside. I want to talk to you about some shit first. We were working on a filming project, so I didn't think of it.
Thought you were gonna go check out some film.
Yeah, it was. I don't think it'll expose him. It was a skateboard project.
Okay.
You might know who I'm talking about.
Maybe.
But so I think he's gonna be showing me all these local skateboard videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to go hit this spot, blah blah blah, whatever. No, walk inside. It's a trap. He wants to test if I'm really fucking doing okay, doing good enough to actually help him. He has a bunch of lines in a pile chopped up on his fucking living room table. I'm like, what's this? Puts a straw in my face. He's like, do it. I'm like, not a fucking chance, man. I'm like, get that straw out of my face before I fucking knock you the fuck out. He's like, do you want to do it? I'm like, not at all. I want to fucking kill you. Yeah. He's like, why? Are you tempted? I'm like, not at all. That was just disrespectful.
Yeah, of course.
And he's like, I didn't mean it like that. I just wanted to like make sure you were. I was like, that's not the way you go about it, dude. If you want to test to see if I'm actually okay, you fucking drop a bag in my car as you're getting out and fucking message me 10 minutes later. Hey, man, I dropped a bag. Can you run it back to me?
Yeah.
That would be acceptable. Like, this is not. Yeah. I'm sorry. Puts it away real quick.
Yeah.
Don't try that shit again, but, like, we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a few friends that I had over similar situations. I asked them politely, hey, if you're going to come over for a said party at my place, can you just please, like, not bring drugs, please? And then, yeah, they're taking turns just going to the bathroom, sometimes together. And, like, yeah, I kicked open the bathroom door and caught them doing coke off of my toilet seat, like, tank. And I was just like, get out.
I'm good. Like, that beer you gave me at Southern Bout, I had half of it.
Yeah.
And then,
good for you.
And then you wouldn't walk away, so I held it for like an hour until you went to your car. I went and fucking got rid of it.
I can't tell you, like, I brought that 2.4 to fucking Southern Bout, and yeah, I can't tell you how many of those beers just, like, disappeared. The moment you tell somebody you have beer, you, like, go out and, like, drive for a while, and you come back, and it's just like you have, like, 8 left.
You tried giving me some for the...
Oh, yeah, I was being
for the fucking smokes I was giving you. You're like, I got to give you something. I'm like, no,
I have to. And then you ended up just giving me a pack.
And then I ran out and had to keep taking them from you.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Give some, take some, you know?
Yeah. Travis helped me out that night, too. He gave me, like, half a pack.
What a G.
Yeah.
Ray's helped me out. You've helped me out.
Yeah.
Fucking Adam's helped me out. And then my buddy Clay. We're always bumming shit off of each other. Remember Clayton?
Yeah, Wheelchair Boy.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Love him.
I want him to come on and talk about his story.
Dude, fucking hit him up.
I've talked to him about it.
Hell yeah.
I'm waiting for him to be like, yo.
Clayton, get on this shit immediately. Yeah.
Might be a little difficult getting him in here.
No, you call me, we'll get him in here. It takes 2, but we'll get him in.
Okay.
We took him, I don't know if you know this, all the boys, not last time, but the time before when, I think it was when JC and Paul brought his car to Calgary. They stopped in, and they invited me out, and I was just like, yo, I'm going to hit up Clayton. He's in school. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, come out. We took him go-karting. He took his hand controls out of his vehicle, and we went to fucking Speeders.
I wish I would have got an invite. Because JC posted in the group chat, he goes, we might all go out for dinner tonight. And I was like, hell yeah. So I was and then he went Speeders, and I went, ooh, I might be able to swing some money to do that. Maybe.
Yeah.
100% I would have been able to.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely difficult. I, like, ran myself thin just doing it, but I was just like, man, the boys are never in town. So, and, you know, I just got out of school. I'm still playing financial catch-up right now, you know.
At Southern Bout, I was talking to Clayton.
Yeah.
Because I was tented up with Brett, right?
Yep.
And he's sitting there across from me, and I'm like, I want to ask you something. He looks me dead in the eyes. He already knows exactly what I'm going to ask.
Of course.
Does your dick work?
No, okay, sorry. I said of course. I didn't expect that. That's not what he usually gets. A lot of people come up to me and they're like, yo, I wanted to ask him what happened, but I like felt bad. I'm like, why do you feel bad?
I never
like,
feel bad asking that. But
just go talk to him.
I got
like,
close enough with him. I felt comfortable
Yeah.
enough to ask him that question because I've always wanted to ask people in wheelchairs that question.
Yeah.
Does your junk work?
Nice.
Everybody in the pit turns and looks at me. They're like, are you fucked? He goes, yeah, it works. You want to see?
So fucking on par for Clayton.
And I'm like, oh, shit. No, I just wanted to know, man. And he just starts laughing. He's like, I get asked that quite a bit. It's all good.
Yeah. I love him for that. He's so quick-witted, and like whenever we rip on each other, it's just always so back and forth between me and him. It's so crazy.
That's one of her favorite parts about the drift track. She goes, everybody's friends.
Pardon me, folks.
And you can't tell if you guys are all gay or not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like we're just super comfortable with who we are as people, and like, you know, it's fun to make jokes, right?
We're just all pretty well kind of the same person.
Yeah. We're all inner children. We still act like children in a way. Different demographics. We're children in heart. We're all the same people.
Yeah, but we're all the same, even though we went down these different roads.
Yeah.
Like, we're still the same person when we're there. We're all 100% different people when we're away from the track. Not saying like we're characters when we're there. Some of us are in character there. Like, you get filmed a lot. You're kind of a character there. Like,
yeah. I'm definitely not an attention whore, but like I definitely like to have fun, and sometimes people like catch me at some of the best times, like me eating a fucking dandelion when we were on our way to
that's the video
Agassiz or Mission.
That's the video I was trying to share today.
Yeah. Oh, the last dandelion. It was just like a dead dandelion. It's just full of fluff.
Okay, well.
I just thought, you know, sometimes you just can't really think too much about it. Sometimes I'm just walking around and something comes across my brain. I'm like, oh, like, don't even think twice about it. I'm like, I'm just going to do this.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're an idiot, it's okay to be an idiot sometimes.
You get captured on film.
Yeah, that's the best time for it.
Yeah.
You might look like you eat colored crayons, but it's funny.
No, I just stick them up my nose.
Yeah, save them for later.
Yeah.
Get the flavor.
Yeah, I think I had met Nico a couple of times, and Nico was like kind of like the first guy from the crew that like I kind of met, and that was through Jonah Coombs, Ghost Gang. We all went out to
I don't know him.
The Forbidden Mexico. They took me out, and I went and watched races for the first time. Never watched races before, like real races, like not like, oh guys, check it out, I'm gonna race my Honda Civic against this Cobalt.
Fart cannon versus fart cannon.
Yeah, we're watching like dudes on big bikes and like supercharged whatever fucking Camaro, Charger, Challenger, whatever they are,
I hate
Hellcats and whatever, and they're wheeling down. It was a great experience. Don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like anyone has to like be able to be a part of that to kind of like
the drag.
see.
So the street drag racing scene. I've never seen it. I've never been there. I would go once, but that's it.
Yeah.
Just because I know I'm a cameraman.
Yeah.
And that gives people courage. And that makes people do stupid shit.
That's when the dumb shit happens.
At a place like that where you're only seeing cell phones and then somebody pulls out a rig like what I got, people are going to do extra dumb shit.
That's when the attention whore comes out and people, and they're like, oh, check this out. Wrapped around a tree. Took out fucking 10 people. Hospitalized. Maybe even killed.
That's why I know my first few laps on the track are going to be god-awful, because I'm going to know everybody knows I'm driving this car right now, so they're going to try getting pictures for me.
Yeah.
I need to fucking slay. And I'm going to go straight into the kitty litter.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, going out there, like, obviously, like, camera or not, like, it's the inherent risk you take. And, yeah, it's illegal and stuff. And, you know, I don't necessarily support it or don't support it. I think it was a great experience for me to be a part of. But
so my problem isn't the fact that it's done and it's illegal. It's the amount of, and I don't know how those ones are. I think of these little retarded ones.
Yeah.
And where it's mostly your stock cars, lightly modified. I know you still get some built cars show up to these ones, but
Yeah.
for the main part, it's shit boxes. And I don't like how it gets turned into a spectator fiasco. How many people are standing on the sides of those roads.
Yeah.
That doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, and we're all really actually standing probably within like the first like 100 meters. Like, yeah, sure, someone could lose it off the line, lose grip and stuff, but like I feel like in retrospect, that's probably the place to be, because that's where someone's probably at the slowest speeds. But
for drag racing, those high torque cars that can wheelie and stuff, I don't think you should be pushing past the line.
Dude, roads are like unprepped surfaces. Like for the right people who have the skill, sure, but like that's shit can go wrong real fast.
It's an engine coming apart. Think of fucking standing there, a car launches, grips up a little, like they are tuned to have a little bit of slip, grips up, throws a rod through the block, right into your fucking chest.
Right in your nutsack. Poof. Getting nutted by a piston from a Subaru. Fucking.
But imagine getting it to the chest and being in the ICU, internal bleeding, fucking, because you were standing 10 feet in front of the line.
That shit's coming apart at many RPM, at velocities that your body cannot stop.
Like, it slows down pretty freaking quick.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I don't have issues, like, the stands as far as they are as away as they are from the drag strip.
Sure.
You can still 100% get hit with debris, but I
what about a rock just getting
don't think it's going to have, being media. Dude, I got hit with the pylon this year at Northern Boat.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Mark Dunbar hit it. It just I'm not going to say.
Why do I envision you getting wiped up the legs?
It wasn't a direct hit. It was sweet. It more like smacked my arm and shoulder and bounced off my camera and turned my whole camera sideways. Next lap, I almost took it again. So I took the pylon away. They weren't allowed the pylon during open drift. I took it away. Somebody told me to put the pylon back. I said, fuck that. They keep shooting it at me.
Yeah. So I took pylon away and now this is your, where was it? Was it a touch and go? Was it an outer clip?
Second outer zone.
Zone?
First one.
Yeah. People going deep in there, swinging it. They're wanting to get deep, though.
And then I took it away.
But, yeah.
Well, this was open drift at the end. As soon as I took it away, here comes Brett, Ophir, and Paulie, 3 deep. Way too fucking deep. And, like, I'm pretty sure it was Paul in the front. He was about half a car deep. You could see half of Ophir's car behind him and all of Brett's car behind him.
Yeah.
I was like, uh-oh. Because I was standing where that concrete wall comes up to where the soft tire wall was, or the barrier, whatever the soft cushion there was. I was standing like right in that choke point. And I was like, this is not good. But no, they actually ended up coming out wide and then cutting into the corner. So they completely avoided me.
Gripped up.
Yeah, but they were deep in the gravel. Like, I was like, this isn't good.
Yeah. And
out of somewhere, fucking Jesus is just like, grip.
Yeah. Here it is.
Yeah. I'm like trying to run backwards toward the wall while still filming.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm going to get hit, I might as well get the clip too.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. I went out to that, and I had met Nico kind of a couple of times.
Oh, sorry for my
no.
ADHD tangent.
Dude, no, I get it. I knew what was happening, and I'm like, no, go for it. I'm not going to forget. Sometimes I do, but, yeah. And, going back to the whole child at heart, I had known Nico, maybe a handful of times and, on a, hello, goodbye basis. And I'm standing on the wall for, Strato Bash or something. And, he comes up behind me, and he, starts jerking me off from behind. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I turned around. It's Nico. I'm like, I didn't know I knew you like that, bro. But hell yeah.
First day first time, not the first time I met him. First time I hung out with him was Northern Boat.
Yeah.
I walk up, I say hello. He's like, hey. I turn around. Finger up the ass. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. He's a menace.
Yeah, but I met him.
He don't give a fuck.
Circle Square Registries on 118 and St. Albert Trail. I was registering my 240.
Mm-hmm.
I walk out, and he hops out of his car real quick. He's like, "Hey." I'm like, "Hi." And he just starts talking to me, and I'm like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm Nico." I'm like,
Hookers and
"Who?"
Blow Racing.
It's like Hookers and Blow Racing.
Yeah.
Like, you're my only Instagram supporter, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
That would have been around the same time I met you.
Yeah.
Was the car still black when you first seen it? Black with the red livery?
Was his?
Mine.
Was yours?
My 240 when you first seen it.
You know, man.
Or was it blue?
Fuck. I'm like pulling because you sent me some pictures when it was painted, the yellow and orange. Was it yellow?
You didn't
yellow
see
and
it. You didn't see it out in public like that.
No,
never
never.
seen the street like
I never
that.
seen it on the public like that. You sent me a picture. I'm like, I don't think I remember that, but I've been fighting tooth and nail to try and remember. But I think it might have been black. It was black with the red livery, and it was the
Sparkly.
780
Yeah. So
auto
yeah,
livery. And I thought that was just like a little show car that parked out. It's like, dude, that's a sick way to advertise.
dude, that was
like,
my daily.
Yeah, I know. I know now.
Yeah.
But I was just like, that's kind of what sparked it. When I first met you, I was just like, yo, sick car. He's like, that's mine.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah.
I was so cocky about that car. Like, not cocky anywhere else in life. People would be like, nice car. But like, I know.
Yeah. And I did think we went off on a little bit of a little chat there about it. I told you when I bought my first Drift
I did donuts.
chassis
I
when
did
was
donuts
60.
in the road with you.
Did you?
Yeah, you don't remember
man, my
that?
memory is
dude, my
getting
boss let me
so
do whatever
bad.
I wanted. You're like, oh man, I'd love to go for a ride one time. Look
Yeah.
at my boss, he smiles.
Yeah.
I'm like, hop in, dude.
Let's go.
Yeah, we did donuts right in front of the shop on the front street.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Man, I wish that some of these core memories still stayed with me because, like, damn, I remember meeting you. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think I told you about I had a S13 hatch that I bought off my neighbor Jared Highbaugh. He was into the drifting. He would come into the city. So I'm from Barhead, just about an hour and a half northwest of here. That's my hometown.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I'm from Barhead.
I
Do you
went-
know people from Barhead?
My buddy married a girl from Barhead.
Okay.
Well, she's actually from BC, but she moved to Barhead. But yeah.
Yeah. I moved when I was like 18, 19.
I went to
So,
St.
like,
Mary's School
I
in
left it all behind.
Westlock for grade
Sick.
2. Grade 1 and grade 2.
Yeah. I played on the football team there
So
for 1 year.
where my Forerunner got hit was Clyde Corner there, right in front of the Petro Canada.
Gnarly. Were you just coming across the road and getting onto the road and just
So,
didn't see someone? Or?
I lived in
What
Clyde,
Yeah.
and I was going to go get milk
Yeah.
so my daughter could have cereal in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was stopped on the highway to wait for oncoming traffic to pass, a chick hit me doing 120. You grew up out there. You know it's an 80 zone. She hit me
Dude, I
doing,
think it's I was literally I came back from Athabasca like last Friday.
that's
And
80
I think
right
it's
around
like an
that corner.
80
Yeah.
zone. There.
She hit me doing 120 there.
Holy shit.
And
Drunk?
no, this was 7 in the morning. She came out of Clyde behind me. She was about 500 meters behind me. So I took the corner. I was about 500 meters in front of her when she turned out of Clyde.
Right, because that corner's like out of Clyde. It's still on that bend.
My Forerunner was a giant boat with no sway bars.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she panicked at some point when she realized there wasn't the time to react and panic hit the gas, but there was no brakes.
Yeah.
She hit me so fast, my hatch was in my back seat. It snapped that axle in half, and the back of my seat literally failed, and I got ripped out of my seat. That's why I have my shoulder damage, just because I refused to let go of the wheel because I was trying to get my ignition to save my engine.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's crazy.
She was a nurse on her way to work at the hospital. I think she was on her phone.
Distracted. That's what I think happened with my Jeep. Because, like, I remember being stopped, and I remember seeing lights in my rear view come up.
Dude, I watched her the whole
And it just
time.
fucking, like, I realized that the speed that it was coming at me, I'm like, holy shit. And that's all I thought. That's, like, the only thought I could have, and then it just fucking, wha-bam. I got smoked.
I was watching the whole time. I was like, is she slowing? Is she slowing? I look at the car, I look at the ditch, look at the mirror. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
fuck. And I tightened, and then I was like, no, loose.
Yeah.
Wham! And I felt the car go back, everything go back, and it came across the road. And I had my eyes closed at that point because I knew there were still cars coming. I didn't want to see. And the guy who almost head-oned me missed me by, he said, like, he when he came back, he was checking his truck for damage. He thought he got hit. That's how close it was. And it came into the ditch, and at this point, I don't know how it got, because it somehow came across
towards Petro.
All the way around. I think I rolled 1.5 times.
Rolled. Well, no sway bar.
Like,
so it probably got disturbed.
I know I felt it going,
yeah.
And I don't know if it was just a flop or into
Can't
a
really
flop.
remember.
But when it stopped,
yeah,
my engine was off. I got the ignition.
I got the keys.
But I was on the passenger side in the back seat, laying on the window. And I opened the door.
You like busted your seat failed, you said.
Yeah.
So you just probably just like ejecto-seatoed out of your seatbelt.
Yep.
Just backwards.
Yep.
You must have rolled.
I know I was on the side when the car stopped. I don't know
whether it was like just
there was not a panel on that vehicle that was straight. Nothing. Like, there was nothing salvageable. That 100% gone. And I opened the door. I seen people at the gas pumps. I yelled for help.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I was already sore. I put the door down.
Mm-hmm.
I hear them climb up the car. And obviously it's leaking oil. It's smoking. Everybody's panicking. They're trying to rip the door open. I let it down too hard. It jammed.
So now you're trapped.
Yeah. And I was wearing these glasses. They survived. But I found my phone. And then I started looking for my vape. Found my vape. Took a puff. Realized, like, holy shit, this is actually happening right now.
Yeah.
And by then, there was 2 people banging on my sunroof. And I look, I'm like, fucking smash it.
Yeah.
And they're like, take a step back. Okay. Thud. Thud. I'm like,
not going.
Put your purse down. Smash. A log comes through it. I'm like, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Come out.
Dude.
I'm like, is my head bleeding?
Wild.
Like, yeah, you're bleeding a bit. I'm like, I need to get something to drink. I went into the store. Like, I didn't realize the severity of what happened until I walked out of the store. All the dust was settled. And I seen the 2 vehicles sitting there. I was like, I sat down. I just started crying. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
and it was at night?
7 a.m.
Yeah, so, sun would just be about to
December
start coming
14th.
Up. Oh, December. Okay.
December
Wintertime.
14th.
Dude, not too long from now.
10 days away from 2 years.
It's always worse. The next day, too, you see your vehicle, and you're like, oh, it's a lot worse.
So I got carted away in the ambulance. Mm-hmm. I was in the hospital for 3.5 hours. And my mom ran back to the city. She drove out as soon as it happened. She was at the hospital shortly after
45-minute drive that turned into 20.
Yeah. Wow. Well, no, because my brother drove her out because my mom was panicking too much. Because I couldn't get a hold of my mom. She turned her phone off because she couldn't sleep. And I called my brother. And my brother knew something was wrong because me and my brother don't get along. And I went, you got to wake up, Mom. I was just in a pretty bad car accident. Truck's totaled. Ambulance is coming to get me.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay. He drove her out, and he went, Mom, I work in a couple hours. Like, I need to get back.
Mm-hmm.
So he drove her back. She picked up the Jeep. And 10 minutes after they left, I got discharged. So I walked across town to the weed store, grabbed a joint, started walking, waiting for my mom. I just started going into stores, looking at things till my mom got back. And took about 6 months to get paid for my truck. So it took 6 months for me to get my truck settlement.
That's a long time.
They only gave me 50% of what it was worth.
Yeah.
50,
I think I remember you saying
50% of what I could prove.
Yeah.
Took about that long for me to start getting my loss of wage checks.
Wild. Because you were off.
Yeah.
My mistake in my accident was
so I lost my house.
Okay. So I went back to work.
I lost my house. I had to move in with my mom. She had to move in with her mom.
Fuck. That's rough.
Yep.
All over someone who is just texting and driving. You just really don't know how that'll affect somebody else's life.
And then being apart like that put so much on the toll on us. It was, if you want me to cut this out, I can too. We were at the point it was, we need to get a house together or it's time to just break up. Like,
Right.
we were pretty much at that point. And was it the right time to get back into a place? Probably not. I was on disability. That was never guaranteed to a certain point or anything. And she was leaving a job that she had in Stony Plain. And it took a while for her to get work here. And my disability was only $3,000 a month. Rent here is almost $2,000. So, was it the right call? August, my disability got cut off, and it's been a wild ride since. I appreciate you offering some help the other day.
Dude.
I almost called you yesterday.
Man. You
almost
cannot.
called you.
We never let the homies go hungry.
Yeah, I've had lots of people tell me.
Whether that's food hunger, smoke hunger.
Yeah, no, I got you.
You know,
I got you. I'm sure in the next couple months.
Hungry is a universal statement.
I'll reach out once or twice.
Metaphorically, of course. I'm sure you're not starving, but
No, I mean, to an extent, when food is tight, Dad obviously eats less, so girls can eat more.
I've heard a lot of that. A lot of people's stories coming up as parents. They're like, yeah, like, you know, the kids eat first, we eat last. But he's tricking. He's doing some tricks.
I can't do that. I only blow O's on accident.
We don't do that.
I guess we're gonna.
And we're back.
Yeah. It was a nice piss. Kind of already got a piss again.
Yeah.
Camera overheated because the fan turned off. Hey, Sony.
We got to get that liquid cooled. Got to get her on a radiator.
No, I just need to upgrade. So, your journey into 881 crew, I'm assuming, comes from your relationship with Nico. And since that's where we were, let's just take your journey from meeting Nico into let's bring it up to Northern Bout, because from Northern Bout on, it's pretty easy for an outsider to see your way in.
Sure.
We'll still dive into it, but I want to know that middle ground.
It's even before Northern Bout even. I think the cultivation for that relationship started a little bit earlier than that. But yeah, anyways, met Nico.
That's when it was noticeable as an outsider.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because where it actually happened, not a lot of people know about it because there's not a lot of video evidence. But we'll get into that. There is, but there isn't. So yeah, I just made friends with Nico there at the track, and here's a story. I think it was the second day one or no, it would have been day two, because I was met Nico. He's like, I want to go for a ride in the Corvette. I'm like, yeah, it'd be sick. Which I had been in a drift car before. Thanks, Craig. Craig's my first drift car I've been in.
Hell yeah. Craig got in right as I got out.
Yeah. If you need tires locally in Edmonton, go to Craig at Tire Spot. Leduc. Hit him up. But yeah.
We don't endorse any other tire companies here.
Yeah.
Only
Tire
Spot.
Craig's the plug.
Craig
and
is
he's a dope
the man.
dude. Yeah.
I know he kept a lot of people running this year. He kept a lot of people driving.
Yeah. We love support for the drift community. It's always much appreciated. Yeah.
Max amount? Fuck that, entry your own.
But yeah, I went for a ride in Nico's Corvette, and like that was the first time ever actually being in like a car on track, which is crazy because like Nico slings that thing like wild, crazy speeds. Yeah, I went for a couple laps. It was great. The radiator, I think they blew a hose or.
It's probably from all that banging in second gear.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we got steamed out. We went to the pits, and I'm just there kind of like, I don't know, like I'm watching Mark work on the car, and I can't remember who was all there too, but, you know, Nico's just chilling. We were all chit-chatting. Brett and Nico were like back-to-back. And I hadn't really even like talked with Brett, really. I saw him. I acknowledged him. I met Katie and Winnie. We love Winnie. But yeah, anyways, Nico's low on coolant, right? Or not coolant, I guess, like water. Cooling medium. We'll call it cooling medium. So yeah, I just kind of like, you know, jumped in. I was just like, yo, I'm taking these like pails and these jugs and I'm going to go get water. And I ran to the bathroom and, you know, we were mid track right where like the entrance is, like as you come up to pit lane. So anyone who's been to Stratotech Park knows how far the bathrooms are, and we'll get more into that. But I brought him some water. We filled it up. We bled this cooling system, sent him out again. And that shit kept fucking going all day. And your boy ran 21, 41 times, maybe more, to and fro, on foot, grabbing water, just helping out, just trying to help. Being a part of it. I can run and I can get water. I understand what's going on. I know what you need. Like, while Mark and all the other guys are sorting it out and trying to figure it all out, I'm just running water. And I'm making sure pails are full. And I think it was after that Nico was just like, man, with all the help and like the hanging out and stuff, he's just like, you're one of the guys. Like, feel free to come by the house anytime. Like, whatever. I was just like, yeah, it's sick. And like, you know, it was during over the winter season where I like got a little camera rig for like snowboarding and stuff. And then come like off season, winter, springtime, I was like, yo, you mind if I like come to the shop and like film you and Mark like working on the Corvette? Like, you guys don't really have to like talk. I just want you guys to
like
just be.
This previous spring?
No, this.
Or the year before?
No, this previous spring for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been then. And, yeah, I just said, yo, I'm going to, yeah. So like last winter / spring, I was like, I'm just going to come out and do some filming and stuff. And then, yeah, there's a YouTube video up of Nico working on the Corvette and him talking about what happened with the engine there. I'm sure last podcast he talked about blowing rods, what was it, 5 and 6 through the block. Blew up the engine, so... Doing a full refresh, came over, did some little bit of filming content and stuff, but, you know, time didn't allow to, like, keep going and doing that, but...
I was the one that got the video of that blow up.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, and I think I messaged you or Nico to get that clip because I wanted to have it in that YouTube video, and it is.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Better give me credit in it.
I think your watermark's on it.
Okay,
yeah.
That's acceptable.
I can go back and reference it later just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that it's just like a screen cap and the watermark's there.
I don't care. If I was worried, I'd watermark every video.
That's the shout out you get.
Yeah.
But yeah, after just like hanging out and whatever, like Brett was working on his car, and then like slowly but surely, like we became more acquainted with me hanging around. And yeah, I just kept hanging around and coming and screwing around, and I'd come over and watch like videos, come hang out in the shop, we'd bullshit and whatever. And then like I can't remember how it came about. I'm sure it was an announcement, and I heard about Winterbout. 881's Winterbout.
Dude, I'm so sad I didn't make it.
And it's okay. It was really cold.
Dude, I'm still sad.
So Winterbout comes up, and I'm like, oh, sick, because I've seen 881s. Like, I'm more following and, like, a fangirl from the background, right?
I used to
I'm
watch
seeing the videos. And
I used to watch their videos in 2020.
Yeah, doing drift miss and whatever, and they're, like, drifting the G. I think, I can't remember the video. They have Christmas trees on top.
I met them at the first Strato Bash when JC put his S13 over the bank. Sorry, JC, I love you.
We love you, JC. Oh, JC, say cheese. Anyway.
They were going to come on when they came down to go get Paul's car.
Hell yeah.
But
look at these dirty dogs.
I was going to have to move everything in the house because it was going to be Paul and him together.
Yeah.
But I had my daughter that night. Couldn't get a babysitter quick enough. And
what a duo to have. Those 2 feet off of each other.
That would be a late one. I know that would be a late one. 'Cause I'm gonna instigate too.
So yeah. The Winterbout thing came about, and I just decided on a whim. I was like, oh well, car's rear wheel drive, like it's ready, and like I'm waiting for like springtime to go drive.
Oh, your Forester?
Yeah, and I just registered and thought that it would be a great idea. And Brett had the shit car. He had an E36 sedan, the blue one with the wing on the back. Yeah. So I don't know. The crazy part is like I wasn't really sure if I was gonna have like the funds to like trailer the car up, so I was actually gonna like back out eventually. And then all of a sudden, like I just got told that like, yo, like JC's coming down with the wedge. You're gonna come get you, Brett, and Matt Reyes. And shout out Matt. What up? Love you, baby. Love you too, Brett. Of course, but And so JC came down with the wedge, and I was just like, this is crazy. And I had to message Nico and be like, man, I feel like I have imposter syndrome. Like, I haven't drifted before. Like, what the fuck am I even doing? And he's just like, man, just go, have fun. Like, it's not that serious. But I'm looking at all these like 881 guys who I look up to, and I'm like, these guys are crazy. Like, this is so sick. Like, these are the guys I want to be friends with. And
so 1 second here.
1 second.
1 second. When was your first time on pavement on track drifting?
First Thursday open track night.
When was your first time on Strat Attack was the June 18th event?
What?
First time on Strat Attack was the June 18th event this year, JDM Bash.
Yeah. That was first Strato. You were there.
That's why you didn't take offense when I said stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you were chasing Brett, and I was still behind you guys.
I know. You were making me nervous.
I just wanted to show you I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it.
Pretty sure I chased you a couple laps later.
Yeah. And
then you spun out, and I was like,
fuck
no
this
more.
Guy. You know how it is. Camera pressure gets on you, and you're like,
You were just overdriving the car.
Yeah. Well, you have to.
That's all it was.
It's a Subaru Forester.
I know. You were driving like you had more power and more angle.
Yeah.
Yes, you got to drive the piss out of that car, but you were driving like it was a little more than it was. And as soon as you dialed it back, you kind of had it in the bag until... Yeah. I mean, I knew you were hitting the wall that night. Your first lap, or your first one, you're like 5 feet away from the wall.
Boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second one, you're like 6 inches away from the wall. I went, this guy's hitting the wall tonight.
I promised you. I said, I'm either going to tap the wall, I'm going to write my shit off. And I quote, I told you that.
Yeah. And I knew it was going to happen. That's why the video shit, because I seen you flick, and I was like, nope. And I could tell everybody looked at me weird as I backed up, and then all of a sudden, everybody's getting showered in glass, and I'm 5 feet back, not getting touched with any. Yeah,
it was mirror glass. My driver's side mirror ended up getting smashed. It wasn't the window, but a lot of people was like, "Oh, I thought your window blew out," and I'm like, "No, it was just the mirror."
Dude, it sounded like it. And then,
dude, you can hear the sound in the clip. Like, we'll play the clip in, we'll clip it, but you can hear my rim go clink, 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 clink. Because I blew a chunk of the rim out.
Dude, it was fucked. And then I have another clip I don't know if it was right before or right after. It was after, because then you went way shallow and almost hit the wall on the inside.
Yeah.
And then your next lap, you were close to the wall again, but your fucking hatch was open and swung over the front of the wall. And everybody had to lean back to not get hit by it.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
was
like,
having a hard time fucking keeping that shit down. It's active aero for those at home.
You have the clip. You hear me yell, "Fuck, Shelby, go close your fucking hatch!" Like, I'm yelling.
I love that.
I know nobody can hear me.
I'm sorry to everyone. I know everyone who was on that wall too. Even I know Brett hung his bare ass over the wall as I was coming by.
Oh, I almost got clipped a few times.
We like mooning each other.
I don't think anyone had more of their body over that wall than me.
Yeah.
I had my whole upper body camera. I'm slapping the wall. That was dangerous.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of the guy that likes to walk the walk. If I'm going to tell you I'm going to go do something, I'm going to go do it.
Nobody actually expected you to go right off your car.
Wow. The crazy part is everyone thought I was going to be upset about it, but I got to the pits and I'm like, oh well. And I've never been like upset about doing that. Like, anyway.
It's the cost of it. Like, at some point.
Yeah, it's such a blast. It was so fun.
Yeah. And you kept driving after it.
Yeah. With the tire was in. Driver's side tire was in like that. I had mega like toe in. My shit was all bent. I didn't have spares. So I'm like, well, fuck.
I love after you sold it, seeing buddy post, "Hey, I'm looking for all these parts." I'm like, oh boy, do I got a video to show you.
He came with all of it. It came with all of it. I had all the replacement rear end stuff. It's just the frame was rotten. And it was like bent. There's a video of it driving home. Maybe it was because it was towed in. I put a new arm in it at the track to drive it home. Yep. But then the tire was out. So I'm like, okay, something's fucked here. Because, like, the arm, there's a picture of me with the arm bent. But, yeah.
I think it was you when he posted. I was like, oh, boy, do I got the video for you. You're like, fucking post it. I'm like, done.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then there's that one where I actually did a real good, clean pass, like, on, like, practice run through that course. And you're like, hell yeah, Shelby.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
It just sucks that was the day the car went, because that was the day you were finally getting the chassis.
What are you going to do about it?
You were finally figuring it out, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, guys, I'm going to show you how big my dick is.
This thing.
Yeah.
That's how big my dick was when I was going towards the wall. I was just like, oh, shit.
You're supposed to do what Nico does.
Yeah, blow a bumper off, not the whole rear end.
He just has a fiberglass car. He's lucky.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. That was crazy. The Forester lived a good drift life, but...
Short, but good.
It was a good stepping stone. It's had so many multi-facets, but it's taken many forms, that car.
I know that S chassis wasn't the best. I wish that would have panned out for you, though.
Yeah, I didn't have 6.5 kicking around. I tried to get the car sold. Was trying to sell the drivetrain for like $1,500, drift ready for a Subaru. There was a guy that kept like, yeah, I'll come. I'm coming from like southern Alberta. Like, I can't this weekend. And I'm like, bro, like, you don't know. Like, just come and fucking get it. And then I had like planned to sell my Jeep for like $5, and I was just gonna put like all chips in.
Fuck it, I'll drive it through the winter.
It was running and driving.
Oh, I know. It was a
running and driving car. I was like, I can put all my chips in on this, but it just didn't pan out that way.
Yeah.
And the car ended up being sold for kidney for car money. I think I sold it for like $400. Whole thing. Took everything I wanted off of it. So anything that was worth.
That's what I sold my S13.
Yeah.
My yellow S13 for the shell. $500.
$500 back in the day.
It was like 3 years ago.
What? Yeah, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
What year? 2022? So I was $43,000 into that car.
Yeah.
I got probably 22, 23 back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at that point, I was like, why am I going to list a shell that needs rust repaired for
Yeah.
a couple $1,000s and sit on it forever. My buddy's like, what do you want for your car? I want to cut it apart.
Yeah.
Save my car. Fuck it, $500. I'd saved a couple chassis since then.
Yeah.
Bums me out because I can't get my old car back, but
it lives on.
Yeah, saved other
hopefully.
cars.
Do you know where it is right now? You know where that chassis ended up?
The last picture I got from it was from Tony, and it was
Tony Cook?
Kosh.
Tony Kosh.
Yeah, or Kosh.
Yeah.
Kosh or Kosh, not cock. You're like the third person to say that.
Kosh. Sorry, Tony. My bad.
I love
My
you
bad.
too, buddy. But up on its side.
Oh, yeah.
No hatch. And then I drove past it because it was down the road.
Like on its side, like from someone driving it, or on its side from someone just like
it wasn't
leaving
even
it
a roller
like
when I
that?
sold it.
Okay.
Like no subframes,
Just a
nothing.
shell.
Yeah, it was
So
a
literally
shell.
Like what is it, unibody?
Yeah, and it had its quarter windows.
Yeah.
But that was it because he was cutting it apart. Everything else was gone.
Brutal.
Like I parted it out. I got like $10,000 for my engine though.
Nice.
That wasn't bad. Everybody was making fun of me when I posted on Edmonton S Chassis. So you're never gonna get $10,000 for a KA. You got a little bit more than what I listed it for, assholes.
Oh, yeah.
But
take it and run.
Yep. But he made payments, but it made me an extra fucking $1,500 on top.
Yeah, with that whole situation with the car, it's crazy how some people have the audacity to go to certain people and talk some mad shit, say that I was drunk when I was driving that car and that.
I didn't see anything like that. That's wild.
No, this is internal. But somebody had audacity to go to somebody and run their mouth about me and tell me that I had a drinking problem. And I'm like, buddy, you didn't even know where I fucking came from, bro. Like, I don't have a drinking problem. I know what a drinking problem looks like. Ooh. I've been there.
I'll edit it out, but I want to know a name.
He's just a low life now. Yeah. I hope you see this. Loser. Anyway.
So leave everything in except his name so he can figure out who it is.
Yeah, we'll leave it in, or you can like put a fucking blur over my face and whatever and mute the clip. But yeah. But yeah, back to the 881 thing. Yeah, JC came down and picked up the cars on the wedge and like brought us up to Winterbout. And man, was it ever cold that weekend. We went to Super Test Speedway just north of Fort McMurray. It was like icy drift track. And it was my first time ever going out and sliding that car. And I spun and like had a great day. And then like everything was all said and done. And we decided to go out and like do some fun drifting. And we ran the track backwards. I think it was me, Ophir, I think Francois was driving.
Don't know him.
Yeah, I think it was just us. And anyways, I came around the bank and there's like an opening where like you can get on and off. Like it's the entrance and like the exit.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like, just from driving all day, it just became sheer ice. And I came and I initiated on that bank and I slid way far up the wall. And I like tried to like let off so I wouldn't spin because I'm still trying to obviously drift and have a good time. And then I like looked ahead and like the barriers, the concrete like Lego blocks where the entrance was coming towards me. And my trajectory was looking like a T-bone. And on the driver's side. And I was just like, not today. So I like let off, counter steered, and I ran the side of that car up along the Lego blocks. There was some snow, but like with the speed I was going at, it just plowed straight through the snow and just plowed into the Lego blocks. I ruined, I got so much fucking hate on social media from the Forester guys because I ruined an OEM STI front bumper that was like mint. And I still, like, even at the end of the day, I'm, like, wrecking, like, liberal kits and, like, screwing up JDM pieces on my car. And I'm just getting fucking fried on Instagram from the Forester. Like, some people pay like good money for all that shit, and like that could have like yielded you some good money, and you're just out
I'll
here
just buy
like
another one and
wrecking
break
it
it
on
again.
camera. I'm like, dude, I'll literally go buy like a factory one and just go jump on it and send you the video. Like, who fucking cares, man?
Do you remember when people used to do that? When
Yeah.
all they would get is low balls, they'd like
Yeah.
record them cutting that shit in half. Yeah, that was always the most satisfying
Here's
shit.
a nice fancy Nardi wheel. I'm just gonna go slide it around on the concrete.
I've done shit like that, getting lowballed a lot.
Yeah, boy on the other end is just like ripping his hair out. He's like, no.
Even better is you go, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take it. What? Awesome.
Yeah.
What's your address? You send them a bank address. When they get there, oh, dude, you sent me to a bank? Yeah, go in and get the rest of the money.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, go in and withdraw the rest of the money, and then we'll talk.
I've done that 3 times, and I always just get a fuck you. I'm like, yeah, waste my time, I'll waste yours.
Yeah. But yeah, we did northern bout, or sorry, not northern bout, winter bout, and yeah, it was freezing fucking cold, man. Like -30, -40. Like cars were barely, like if you stood still in your running car, it cooled off. Like you'd have to drive your car continuously just to keep the heat going. And I think at that time, I don't think I had cut out the rear yet. I think that's when it came back. It got the rear cut out of it, but it was still cold as hell. I ripped my exhaust off. I ruined my entire kit. The car came back in shambles. I bent my front like driver's like control arm from putting into the wall. I ruined one of my nice wheels. Actually, it was bent. It probably could have been fixed, but I don't know. And like same sentiment as when I put it into the wall at Northern Bout. I was just like, yeah, this is sick. Like I didn't care. I fucking crashed. Like the thing, like I crashed and I went off track.
You made it to do a thing.
Yeah. I walked into the tent where everyone was hanging out with the Frost Fighter in the tent, and I like went up to like JC, like super shy and like, always still thought they were like dope people, and like I always looked up to them, and I'm like JC, I have a little bit of an issue. I crashed and hit the wall, and his immediate response was like, bro, like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm fine, but like my car's fucked. And he's just like, oh, that's all good.
Yeah.
He's like, as long as you're okay, that's all we care about. I'm like, okay, cool. So I left the car run on the track until everything was all wrapped up, and then we towed it off. But like, yeah.
Yeah.
Just such a welcoming like person, and like just going up and having that experience of hanging out with them for the weekend, like definitely just made me feel a lot better about like, because like I was saying before when I texted Nico, I was just like, dude, I feel like I'm imposter syndrome. Like these guys don't know me. Like I don't know them.
You felt
and
more in
like
it.
I felt more in it, and
Yeah.
they made that for me just by the way they were. I don't think they know this or not, but just the way that I was like, I stayed at Paul's house with Brett. Like I hung out with all the guys. Like we went to the shop the first night, which was great. We went to the shop and everyone came by. JC brought beers. We were just doing some last minute prep ups on the cars.
I never talked to Paul, and on the way to Northern Bout, I was looking
Yeah.
for somewhere to stay, and he offered me to stay at his place. I'm like, thanks, but
Did
like,
you sleep on the couch?
dude, I slept in the parking lot.
What?
I brought a kid up with me.
Yeah.
And so I just set up a tent in the parking lot.
Yeah.
This year I'm just sleeping in Nico's trailer.
That's cool.
Yeah. I already told
Trailer
him.
bombing it.
Trailer's mine.
We may fuck with you.
I don't care. I'm actually, so I would want to go meet up with him soon. Have like a sit down meeting, plan out our year of media. And
Sick.
Brett too, if he wants to renew, probably. Obviously I gotta talk with the partner about it first.
Sure.
But
If you're looking for any new media, I'd like to try and get out there as much as I can next year. So
get a
you're
camera and
around.
we'll talk.
What's that?
I said get a camera and we'll talk.
What do you mean?
No cell phones.
No, I mean I'm gonna drive,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
and you catch me in action real well. But yeah, that was like my intro to 881. That was kind of like the initial like first experience. And then yeah, ever since then it was like kept close relations and stuff, and like was chit chatting with them on Facebook and whatever. And then, Northern Bout came around, and it was like just from Winter Bout with the little bits of chatting to like Northern Bout came about, and it was just like I was somebody that they hadn't seen in like years. So welcoming, so friendly.
See, and
yeah,
that's how I got treated when I showed up.
Yeah.
And I barely talked to them at Southern Bout the year before.
Yeah.
That was the first time I met them. Talked to them in the group chat over winter in the media group, but come spring, showing up to Northern Bout, I was late and I was messaging the whole time, like sending updates, and it was like, exact same feel. Like, I don't know, maybe I have interjected myself enough that like they have accept me, and I'm just not outgoing enough to be like, oh, where are we going after? Like, but like,
you have a place.
I know.
You have a seat at the table, sir.
I just want to be told.
I know you
do.
I
That's all. But like, no, like
it definitely feels good to be like hit up for sure.
I know I'm welcomed like that solely for the fact every single one of these podcasts JC shares on his private story on his personal Facebook page. That's a friend.
There's a friend.
Lots of my friends that I've considered friends for years don't do that.
Yeah.
They don't share, they don't like, they don't comment, nothing.
You take the small victories. There's something there.
For sure.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, you just come out. That's all it is.
And at Southern Bout, because I filmed a lot less this year. A lot less. It was a lot different. It was a lot more like, I definitely helped in aspects that I didn't need to. I was the first one there.
For sure.
Like, I was the very first one there. I sat there for 45 minutes before the wedge showed up and everybody else showed up.
At Southern Bout.
I was sitting there waiting.
I think I remember seeing you there.
Yeah,
I showed up. The parking lot was still like dead empty before the pits all set up. I was
there was probably like
crazy.
10 cars there. You're like, oh man, you're already here. I'm like, man, I was the first one here.
Yeah.
What time did you get here? 7:30.
Yeah, word.
JC said he was getting here at 7. Dude, it's like almost 9. Yeah.
Dude, it was so stressful too that day. I was like trying to like get fuel with Clayton, and we went to like the Costco, and my Costco card was like too scratched up to like scan, and I just got so pissed. It's just like high stress levels day of, right? Like you want to have everything in the row, but you picked up jerry cans. You were intending to stop for fuel. And like I got there, I thought I was in such a fucking rush. I was like, I want to get there. I want to get my pit spot. Like, blah, 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 blah. I was just like so overcomplicating everything.
I was talking to you the day before, and it seemed like you were going to be working late that day and showing up late.
Yeah.
Because wasn't that what was originally supposed to happen? You were going to be like hella late, like just in time for comp, something like that.
The JDM bash, because I swapped the diff the night before.
I thought at Southern Boat you had to work on the Friday, and like you were going to be cutting it close, and then you ended up being there real early, and I was like, what? And you're like, yeah, no, I ended up just not going to work.
Again, like one of those things, like the memory just has slipped me. My memory only remembers what it wants to. At times.
Northern Boat, too. I was hella late. I left Edmonton at 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning.
Try not to touch the microphone. Oh, I did it.
Oh, that's fine.
Whoopsies.
And I never did that drive on my own, so it was
It's a long drive.
Yeah.
Like, it was long for me going from Fort Mac because, like, after that weekend, I had all that footage and I was editing in the back of Sean's truck. And even then, I, like, had, like, time. Yeah. But you made it. You made it to Northern. You got there.
Upset I didn't make it to BC.
It's a lot.
Wild.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be Brett's cooking. Nico's cooking.
Oh,
the
yeah.
boys be cooking.
I know Nico's whole
And
plans.
you're cooking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You got
Yeah, maybe. You know I'm bleeping that. I'm not letting anything slip.
No, bleep it.
Oh yeah, I know.
Boop, boop, boop. I didn't specify too. Maybe you don't want people to know that you're getting a new one.
I'll just do one giant bleep here, and I'm getting a... No, wait. I know how to blur stuff. I'm going to get a... That's going to be one long-ass bleep.
You wrote a small story there.
Yeah. It's going to piss people off driving. Yeah. They're going to be like, beep, and it's just going to go for like 30 seconds.
Yeah. You should try and do like a bleep cut where it's just like shows like portions, but you still can't make it out.
Yeah. FX.
Yeah. Don't let the deaf people watch because they'll read the fuck out of your lips.
No, I'm going to blur it.
But why is it? Oh, this is going to be controversial, but why is a deaf person listening to a podcast? Whoopsies. Shelby's been on too many beers.
All my shit has subtitles, dude. We're officially dubbed over in like 12 languages,
I'm
too.
sorry. Y'all deserve to listen to the podcast too. Please read kindly.
I actually wonder how
I'm gonna get canceled.
I wonder how they no.
It was just a joke. Relax.
Yeah. I wonder how the dubbing works. Like, do they just have kids in other countries that sound kind of like us and they're like, "Hey, you got to translate."
Yeah, it's like the dub over. I've heard things about like friends that I know that watch anime and stuff, and they're like, I feel like a lot of the English like dub over is like rough translation. It's not really perfectly translated, but yeah, I've heard that before. I cannot verify. Honestly, if you want to call me wrong, leave a comment for sure, but yeah. I don't know.
Well, I mean there's always words lost in translation too.
Of course.
I mean, I don't know if every country has 3 theirs and 3 yours and
6 of this, half a dozen of the other.
2 different ways to spell color in English, depending on if you live in the States or Canada. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's like different language.
I always failed.
Down there in America.
I always failed spelling because I spell color the American way. And my excuse always was, I can get my dual citizenship. My grandparents are American.
Actually, it's not Z, it's Z.
Yeah, I used to get shit for that at school, too.
Yeah. Come on, Austin. You know this.
No, I was actually very, 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 very not smart in school. If I had a reader and writer, I did really well. But
I found myself always, like, thinking about snowboarding. I had a textbook open with a Transworld snowboard
100% me too.
Watching YouTube videos, and my brain was elsewhere, man. And that's kind of like what ended up leading me to snowboarding.
Yeah, when I was
down the line, but
well, how old were you when you started snowboarding?
I want to share a good core memory because, you know, I'd like to share what I do remember. Growing up as a kid, we asked for snowboards for Christmas.
Hell yeah, that's when I got mine too.
And my grandma, bless her heart, bought us some snowboards out of the Sears catalog. They had legit bindings and metal edges, but they were still plastic. But they had metal edges built in.
Gang.
We went to Tawatna Valley.
Gang.
You know Tawatna Valley.
I fucking love it.
Clyde guy.
Dude, that's why I never hit jumps, is I knuckled that giant jump. I hit the biggest one, knuckled it, no more jumps for Austin.
Yeah, and like the place that had like the most legitimate pipe for like the longest time.
One of 2 super pipes in Alberta.
Yeah. Wasn't the greatest cut, but, you know. I'm comparing that to like when I went to North Star, California.
So it was only Canada Olympic Park and Twatna that had it for a long time. Twatna had Lake Louise old quarter pipe shaper.
The cutter.
So there just wasn't enough snow.
Yeah.
But I know there was one year it was a good pipe when I was
deadly.
I want to say 13. It was like consistent edge the whole way down for the top of the pipe. Like it was good. It wasn't dumb ice the whole bottom. Like it was proper. There was enough snow to maintain it.
I wish I still had some of the lost clips. We went there on a school trip, and I like got some people. We were like, "You're not allowed in the park." The student or the teachers are like, "You're not allowed in the park if you're caught riding in the park."
I need boots. I know Matt's feet are too small.
9.5, 10, and guess what? I do have a spare set of boots.
I don't think that'll fit. I got some pretty decently big feet.
That's big. What are you?
12, 13, depending on the shoe.
Okay. So you might not fit them. That sucks because like when I went to Rumor to go get Rumor Board Shop to go get my new boots.
Shout out Dean.
Shout out Dean. Shout out Zach for helping me out. Shout out Matt Wolf for finding me the kid I wanted this year. I was talking with Zach when we were in school.
I've tried talking to Matt a few times. I don't want it to sound rude. He hasn't given me the time of day yet. He's a busy guy though.
Yeah, he's a busy guy.
Yeah, no, I don't mean that in a rude way. Yeah. Walked in a Rumor last year. Dean gave me a hug after not seeing me for fucking 10 years, like it was yesterday. He's like, good to see you, man. Remembered me by name. Yeah. I only talked to him a handful of times.
Rumor's doing a hike park on Sunday.
Really?
Yep. I think it's at Ski Club. All disciplines welcome. But you're going to be seeing this after, so whatever. I just got a text from my roommate saying like, "Oh, due to the snowfall and the weather conditions, he says it's not looking like boarding this weekend." I was like, "Sounds like you're making excuses."
Yeah.
Sorry, I love you, Dre.
I remember their first Sunday at the park at Edmonton Ski Club. I filmed it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was a banger. It was good.
Yeah, and I love that they're bringing back like the bowl there.
I'm coming.
The park used to be where the tow rope was before they switched it to the carpet. The park used to always be there, and then I worked there for like a couple years, and they didn't want it there.
No, they switched it over.
Yeah,
and I found that it was good for the jump because you get more speed.
Yeah,
but anywhere beyond that little sliver between the trees where they'd set up like the intermediate park, where they had the advanced section, it was too steep.
Yeah,
it was like your jump from intermediate to your expert spot.
Mm-hmm.
It was too big of a jump, I found.
Yeah, big air style,
and like it was so slow coming into it. They had some pretty cool features.
Yeah, for sure. They got some good rails there.
I haven't snowboarded in this winter. I think it'll be 11 years.
Wild. I can see what size. I think my roommate might have bigger feet. I could hit him up and be like, if he got any spare gear.
I'm gonna bug Jacob again.
Okay. Yeah, I think I remember he was talking about some gear.
Well, my last
set
of boots I had were I bought in high school from him. They were a used set, and they were too small to begin with. Yeah. And I rode them for like 6 years. Even when I'd go out filming and I wouldn't even bring my board, I'd still wear them. Toes all crunched up, but they worked.
I gave my boots out last year to a guy named Gatlin. He's a local shredder, skates, snowboards, and his boots were looking a little crusty, and this was right after I had my Jeep accident, so I wasn't actually allowed to ride the snowboard until like probably next year, which is this year anyway. So I was like, man, like I can't ride for the rest of the year, like due to the insurance claim and stuff. Like, not that I couldn't, but you know, it would really suck for them to find out that I'm doing like action sports and I'm supposed to be hurt.
Yeah.
Right. So I ended up just giving him my boots because his were old and decrepit, and I still hope he has them and he's still getting some use out of them. They weren't perfect, but definitely a little bit of an upgrade for him. And who doesn't want a free pair of Vans high standard OGs?
I just want to spend a day, make sure I can still ride a board.
Yeah.
Make sure my body can handle it. I know no matter what, I'm going to be fucking dead the next day.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure I can take it a day of riding because
sure.
I don't know if my body physically can. But ultimately, it's so I can film. I know I can film without a snowboard, but snowboard follow lines hit different.
Or just like ease of access. Like it definitely is doable to walk everywhere, but it's a lot better if you can just like ride to the location.
That's bothering me now. I'm actually going to pull it up on Google Maps in a second here. 1 second.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's like take a little like minute. Let's geek out on this just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Editing these ain't bad. I get the AI to run me a whole transcript, and then I can skim through it, read through it faster.
Yeah.
And
well, I figured I wanted to try and
over.
like keep it as flowing because you know me, I'm a talker, and you're a talker, and I was just like, this is just gonna be perfect because we're just gonna sit and just talk.
Well, that's like Ray. We did almost
whole time.
5 hours on camera, and then we did another 4.5 hours off camera.
Nice. Yeah, I got nowhere to be. This is like big for me. I'm so like blessed to be here right now.
No problem.
So blessed.
No problem. I'm excited for more. I'm running out of people that want to be on. I need more people.
That's the first time I've ever actually became like, I've done Facebook posts and stuff, but that's the first time I've ever like went into detail publicly about my addictions. So, but that's like old me. That's like, I'm a totally different person.
See,
it's
and like
5-6 years ago, man.
I was talking about it in the group chat, the Boat Series group chat yesterday, and I'm sitting there reading everything I'm writing, and I'm like, I want you guys to really know that this sounds like I'm proud of my drug history. I'm not, but I do not regret it at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I would have made different choices, but like, that shit made me who I am. Like, I wouldn't be me without that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And then I always follow it up with, this March will be 10 years clean.
This March.
Congratulations, brother. Thank you.
I only just got into the drinking like last summer. Not this summer that just passed. Sorry, excuse me. We're good. I'm just like
California sober.
Burpee. Yeah, last like not this past summer, but the summer before, I had just slowly, I felt like I was at a point where I was like, let's try it out. I'll have some beers and let's see if, I can, have a hold on it. And normally, like, yeah, sure. Back in the day, I'd go through like a case of beer. But now, like, I just kind of like reach my like point after like 2, 3, 4. And I'm like, okay. Unless we're on the golf course, because holy fuck.
9:30. I came out here at 4:30. This is like my 7th joint. I don't do good in moderation.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the other day, I was just like, man, like, when is somebody going to like sit across from you in your seat? Say, all right, Austin, you're the man behind the mic.
If I let anybody,
I want to hear your story.
If I let anybody switch me seats like that, it's going to be Travis.
Nice. Yeah. We love Travis.
Yeah. I feel like if anybody would be able to frame questions good enough for me to be able to process them and give them proper answers, it's going to be him.
Yeah. Travis stood up for me at UC one time. We were coming out from one of his meets, and we decided to stop by UC. Some dude was doing burnouts, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then he like slammed on his brakes and like got out of his car. It's this big dude, and like, I'm not a cocky guy, but I'm like, well, I'm not just gonna fucking cower and run away now. I saw this big dude get out. I'm like, well, I'm about to get my fucking ass probably pounded into the pavement, but like, Travis came and like stepped in and like cooled it off a little bit, and then yeah, like I felt like I owed it. Like honestly, I felt like I embarrassed myself a little bit because like I didn't want to like. I know Travis is about like not having that type of like deal, like having chill meets and like everyone's friends and lovely, and I felt so shitty for being the one that like acted up and caused the scene. Oh yeah, coffee crisps. It's like A1 Halloween candy.
Yeah, my daughter decided not to hand out or not to go trick-or-treating this year. We handed out candy.
Okay. And these
She's
are
6.
leftovers.
No, somebody bought her a box of Halloween candy because she didn't go trick-or-treating.
Okay.
So, but 6-year-old chose to hand out candy instead of go trick-or-treating.
That's wild.
Right?
So mature.
Yeah, we're having, so the June 3rd event this year with 881 is the day before her birthday. So she's having a drift birthday party again.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, so everybody gets cupcakes again. It was hard getting rid of all those cupcakes. I made like 150 cupcakes. I'd say probably 300 people there. It was hard getting rid of 150 cupcakes. There were some people that ate like 3, and it was still hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I had so much leftover cake for my birthday on the open track night. I got 2 cakes brought to me.
What one?
July 24th. It just fell on a Thursday open track night, and I'm like, yo, everyone needs to come and like celebrate my birthday.
Yeah.
And so they did. It was dope. Best birthday I've had in a long time.
No. My birthday is in the middle of January, so.
Slayed some tires. It pissed rain that day, though. We just got like bombarded by a storm. The track was so wet, and like I've never drifted yet on wet. Drifted on ice, and I've drifted on dry pavement, but
It's right in the middle.
yeah, but I wasn't expecting it. The car was definitely not behaving like I was used to. So, but I'm still just a novice, so.
Well, the way my S chassis was set up, that was the only way I could really drive.
Yeah.
Because my car was a Hikus car.
Rain.
It was a Hikus car that I cut the lines to, so the Hikus would just flop around randomly.
Yeah, I think you were telling me about this.
And then the tie rods in the rear were seized, so I couldn't adjust it. And I was slammed, so I had like 3 degrees of toe in with them flopping around.
Mm-hmm.
Front alignment was dialed, but the rear, nope. And
no bueno.
Yeah, so it was an insanely fast car in drift because it was the ultimate fight to keep it sideways because it just wanted to go straight.
Mm-hmm.
And in the rain, it was awesome. It was fast in the rain. It was fun. Like, it was great, but
free tires.
Dry was scary.
Yeah.
Dry was
just
scary.
Probably because like
thing.
the way with the Hikus, like, just kind of had a mind of its own, probably.
Yeah, when I parted it out, I had like the fully built rear S13 subframe with all the reinforcements, full adjustable arms.
Everything all rigid, no Hikus.
I was gonna sell it anyway, and put an S14 rear end in because it's a little wider.
Yeah. I can't remember if mine was a Hikus car or not. I think it had the button, but is that what it is? Like, I know what Hikus is, but okay.
It's just a pump with an extra set of fins in it. That
rear steering.
Yeah, if you're going over 40, that's active.
Yeah. Okay. It just kicks in. It's a hydraulic thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it feeds off the same power steering pump.
People are going to be getting at me and be like, this dude doesn't know fucking shit about 240s.
Lots of people don't know shit about it.
Oh, well.
Lots of people, as soon as you bring it up, they bring up Honda's all-wheel drive steering system and go, kind of like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, yeah. Kind of like lots of cars all-wheel drive steering systems.
Yeah.
Back then, anyway.
Yeah, I remember seeing a truck with rear-wheel steering. I don't know what it was. I think it was like some like mid-2000s, early to mid-2000s, like Chevy Tahoe or some shit. And I like saw it turn into light, and I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? The rear wheels are steering. That's whack. And somebody was just like, yeah, it's rear wheel turning. I don't know if that's a legit thing in those vehicles. Cannot verify, so. But like maybe some dude had some suspension issues.
But yeah, I know the 240s, that's why they were fast on the track.
Yeah.
That's why they held decent numbers, is at those high speeds, it would give you 2-3 degrees of steer. Like, it wasn't lots. It was a very minuscule amount, but it was enough to really cut the turning radius down for high-speed cornering. So it was, dude, and you're like, phew. There's just little minute touches.
Just locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that car was able to hold its own. But I know you've owned one. We know they're the shittiest cars in the world, but they're the best at the same time.
Yeah, I owned one a little while. I think like back when I was 16, and yeah, it was a missile, man. It was such a missile.
If I didn't have a vasectomy, I'd give my left nut for another one.
All beat up. I could show you pictures after if I haven't already. But yeah, it was definitely driven for sure. It was fully gutted and had like a weird knockoff Sparco racing seat. Buddy fucking welded like some cheap ass steering wheel like to the hub, not even like bolted, like just some real ghetto ass job. You like turn the wheel to like full lock in a donut and you let it go and the wheel's like unbalanced tire on a car that's just like bouncing.
My last 240,
not centered at all.
The second registered owner of it.
Nice.
So the original owner bought it brand new from Red Deer Nissan.
Yeah.
1990. What year was that one? 1991, I believe. And it was 91, 93. Those are the only 2 years of S13s I've owned. But he gave it to his grandson when his grandson turned 16 because it needed a clutch and stuff. And I guess the kid did it himself, and something on the wiring was wrong. So it sat around, and he never got it going.
Yeah.
And then my buddy bought it. Got it running like a top. No, this fucking thing won't go into gear. You can shut it off, fucking, you can put it in gear. Now it's in gear.
Interesting.
Okay. Did the clutch weld itself to the flywheel? Seems kind of crazy for 150 horsepower from factory, not 25 years later. All right. We do everything possible. New master, new slave, everything. And it's not my car at this point. I'm helping my buddy try to get it going for himself.
Sure.
He goes, you know what? Fucking done with this car. I'm selling it. How much? For you? Fuck it. Give me what I'm into it. Give me $1,500.
What?
Yeah, this was 2018, 2017, something like that.
Yeah.
And I go, give me 48 hours. He goes,
okay,
I got you. I'll give you as long as you need. Because I already had an S chassis, and me and this kid, no matter what the part was, the part cost $40 if we were buying it from each other. Didn't matter what it was. It was a $40 part.
Nice.
And I went home, listed my 2004 F-150, $1,500. First guy that messaged me, give you $1,300.
What? The audacity to lowball somebody on such a good deal.
I'm like, come here. He rolls up. I'm like, give me the cash. Okay, fuck you. Truck's yours.
Yeah.
Walked into the house, called him. I'm like, I got $1,300. I got the other $200 in my bank account. I'm gonna go pull out money. Come pick me up.
Yeah, word.
Walk into the bank before Buddy's even out of my driveway with the truck. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, going to go buy a new car.
Yeah, new car time. Gonna go buy this 240.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I remember the day that I went and got mine. It was a pretty exciting day. That was definitely a dream car of mine, but as you'll see from the photos, it's far from any sort of dream. It's like kind of like almost a nightmare a little bit.
Traded a Grand Prix for my first one.
Yeah.
That $1,500 240 was my most expensive 240.
Is it the Grand? No, yeah. Yeah, it's the Grand Am. Sorry. I was thinking like Grand Prix. I was just like, oh, from one knockoff like Temu fucking S chassis to real one. Because they look like I don't know. Everyone always mistakes them for...
My mom gave me one. And when I was driving it home...
A Grand Prix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2004.
Okay.
I was driving home, and she knew it was having serpentine belt issues. Didn't know exactly what it was. Might be the water pump.
Sure.
Well, water pump seized on my way home. So I ended up getting it towed. So it ended up costing me $80 to get the car. And got quotes to get it done, because I didn't know nothing about cars at that time.
Yeah.
And it was like $700, something ridiculous. And this was, what year? 2015.
Mm-hmm.
And so things weren't crazy expensive at that point yet, like shop hour wise. And it was insane. Call Canadian Tire, part was like $68 or something, like for the pump and the belt. And with a full tool set, a jack and jack stands, like everything to do the job, would have cost me $300.
Okay.
So I bought everything and did it myself. That's why I started being a mechanic. Yeah. And as soon as I got it, it was running, everything was fine. I'm like, this is awesome. I love it. Matt buys his E21. Comes over. I'm already starting to watch drift videos again. Like, I found Offbeat Garage, the drift car. I know you've watched it.
Offbeat. I think I've seen some Offbeat Garage.
He just built 2 cars in his driveway in California. That's all his videos ever were. He had a couple drift videos.
Where the weather's always nice.
Yeah.
Even in winter.
But all of a sudden I'm on Kijiji looking.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, $8,000, $10,000. Fuck, these cars cost too much. Then one pops up listed for fucking $6,000. I'm like, my car's only 12 years old. His car's a lot older.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll try. Like, it's super, super stock. It's automatic. I feel like this one should be easy.
Yeah.
Message him. I'm like, hey, man, would you consider trading a Grand Prix? He goes, you know what? This thing just started having overheating issues, and I need something reliable to get to school. I'll trade you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come over. Let's check out each other's cars. He pulls up. I don't even need to look at the car. I know I'm trading.
You're like, hell yeah.
Yeah. And he takes the car for a drive. 20 minutes, comes back. He goes, I want $100 on top. I'm like, okay. Come back Friday. I get paid on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, all right, let's go do a bill of sale. We're going to write that there's a stipulation that I need my $100 Friday.
Sure.
I'm like, yep. Come back at fucking 5:30. That's when I'm off work. Collect your money. You know what? Even write down 150. Oh, yeah. Give you an extra 50 for fucking letting this happen.
Sure.
And he wrote it down. Text him Friday morning. Crickets.
Yeah. Doesn't even come for your money.
Nope.
Doesn't want it.
Nope.
Well, more for me.
Yeah. So he tells me he thinks there's a hole in the radiator.
What?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So.
You sold me a lemon.
No, I didn't give a flying fuck. I knew there was a place on the West End that fixed radiators. Mm-hmm. So I was like, fuck it. I'll send it to them. I go to pull the radiator out. Bottom fucking hose isn't connected.
So man's driven it. Has he driven it?
Oh, he drove it 30 minutes to my house, and I ripped it around a few times today. I got it.
What?
Yeah.
You're like, uh-oh.
I've watched enough YouTube to go, no coolant bad.
Yeah, no coolant bad. Engine afraid of hot.
I didn't know how good the KA was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I instantly went, this thing has a blown head gasket.
Yeah.
I ripped that engine apart.
No
I did not know top dead center was a thing.
Oop.
So I marked everything, put it back together exactly how it was.
Mm-hmm.
The engine rotated a little bit.
Just a little bit.
It took me almost 2 years to get that engine running again.
Fuck.
But that's where 99.9% of my mechanical knowledge comes from.
Yeah.
And I saved that head gasket that entire time. I went, one day I'm going to learn how to read a head gasket.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that day came. And I pulled that head gasket out of the little head gasket sleeve. The Velcro sleeve I stuck it in to save it in.
Mm-hmm.
That car is fine.
Yeah.
I could have plugged that hose back in, bled it out.
Yeah, filled her back up. Drove her for 200, 300,000.
Done my 5-speed swap when the whole swap still cost $200. Instead, I paid that for pedals 2 years later.
Yeah. Whoopsies.
Yep.
Oh, well.
But
like,
I learned a lot from it. It gave me a career from it.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it starts with most people, is just like you have something that's broken and then you look at like what it costs to the shop, like my Ford Ranger being the exception, because I just needed it done. Like I was willing to like pay, but not really, because I didn't have any fucking money.
You know how many people paid for work like that?
Yeah.
Like willingly though?
Yeah. Well, sometimes you just need to get it done, but like I felt like later on down the line when things would just break on my cars, it's like you look at it and you think of what shop rate is and be like, man, like, and honestly, there was a long time where I did start taking my cars to the shop, and like the amount of like fuckery that happened with my cars and like people doing like really dumb shit or like breaking things so that I like have to keep buying more shit to like fix it. Like, oh, we broke this, so you'll need another one of those. I'm like, you broke it. It wasn't broken before. So then, yeah, I mean, with all expenses considered, I'm just like, man, like, I think it's about time that I just start taking things into my own hands and, like, I'm going to learn a skill. And so I feel like that's how it kind of starts with most people, and I feel like you're no exception.
I fucked up going into the career, though, because that ruined the passion for me.
Everyone always tells me, they're like, oh, like, if you get tired of doing what you're doing, you should be a mechanic. And I'm like, never. I'll never do it, because I've heard from people who are in the car community that became mechanics, and they said it fucked it for them.
It was wonderful for the first couple of years. I got home from working on cars to work on cars. It was the fucking best.
Yeah.
Dude, my dreams came fucking true.
Yeah.
And then one day day came when I'm 2,000 kilometers behind on my oil change, and I haven't turned a wrench on my 240 in 6 months.
Yeah. You just lose it. Yeah.
And it takes one job to go wrong at work, and you lose all the passion.
Yeah.
Dude, I broke so much on a 2013 ML 350 Benz.
Mm-hmm.
The diesel one. I broke so much shit repeatedly. I broke the same part 4 times.
Yeah.
It took me a month and a half to do this job because I kept fucking up. And no other car have I ever made mistakes like this.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, I'd make one here or there. But, man, this was insane. Like, and it ruined all of it for me.
Mm-hmm.
There was other things going on, too. But that was 95% of it was jobs like that.
Yeah.
Like the odd time you'd like run that edge, like you're putting an NPT piece into a little aluminum thing, and you're like, I'm close, I'm close, I'm close, I'm close. Snap! You watch the piece crack, and you're like, I fucking deserve that. That's on me. I need to pay for that out of pocket. Sorry, guys. Like,
yeah. But then it gets to like what, your 7th or 8th time maybe doing it. Obviously not, but
the little plastic return fuel line for the diesel on that Benz, $180 part, 4 times.
Yeah. And then it just gets to you. You're kind of just like, well, obviously I don't fucking nothing because I keep fucking this up.
And it wasn't even the wastegate actuator. Like, Benz quoted him, and we were doing it off Benz's quote. Yeah. It was the fucking turbo that was bad.
Yeah. Nothing hits the ego quite like A, fucking up repeatedly at work, and B, like, well, I guess that's still fucking up repeatedly because it didn't end up turning out to be like what you initially thought it was, right? So you like start questioning your whole like entirety, like that's brought you to that point. Be like, yo, do I know what I'm doing? Imposter syndrome. Like, I'm just a guy.
I switched jobs. Regretted it. Hated my life. Fucking heavy duty was not for me at all.
Yeah.
Doing the semi-trailers, it was too slow of work. They always expected you to be working, but it was slow ass fucking work.
Yeah.
They wanted
always
insane.
be working, but like make it last the day, and you're kind of like, ah.
And then when I'm done a trailer and I need to get it switched, why am I gonna get shit on for the driver taking 45 minutes to bring me a new trailer?
Yeah.
It only took me 5 minutes to sweep my shop. If he's taking that long, I should get to sit down for a fucking minute.
Yeah, and you deserve. It's called a micro break. It's on field hazard assessments. Micro breaks.
I got in
Take
trouble.
breaks between your tasks.
I got in trouble for fucking walking past the bench and. Okay, no, everything's good. I got a family, man. Like, what the fuck? Do you not make sure your family's okay during the day? Like, do you just come to work and go, I don't have a family no more. It's only me. Like, the fuck?
Yeah. For the longest time, I felt guilt about like checking my phone at work, but you know, sometimes, and even now, like sometimes, like, yeah, I remember pulling up to my family reunion out in Barhead, and I'm like. Farm truck, and I'm like, and then dance car, and I'm like sticking out like a sore thumb. I can't tell you how many people came and like talked to me about it, but no, the old timers are like, oh, don't you get like weird tire wear? You go through tires like crazy. I'm like, well, yeah, no. If you get a good alignment, you're all straight. Doesn't really wear that much.
Yeah, I went to a funeral in my 240.
Yeah. I feel like the only thing that really causes wear is like cornering when you're starting to fold the sidewall over.
I got a year out of a pair of front tires in the 240.
Yeah.
That was flipping them.
Well, I mean, look at drifting. Like you can almost run like in a grassroots. Well, not almost. I say you pretty much can run a whole season of grassroots just like driving like crazy with like the same steers up front. It's the rear tires you replace. But.
I had more camber than... Oh, yeah, you don't smoke. I had more camber than most people run, though. I had a lot.
Yeah.
I also extended my lower control arms a lot more than most people do.
Yeah.
I was like 3.5 inches.
Running a different drift setup, for sure. And that like just makes for a different driving characteristic.
Yeah.
Spices things up.
I got to run with like limited angle mods, but I never got to run with my cut knuckles.
Okay. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
Maybe one day down the line, a 240 will grace its presence in your life once more. Hell yeah.
Two, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then a third down the line.
Well, an S chassis is like kind of how I know you, so it would be kind of weird not seeing you in an S chassis.
Yeah. So I want to buy a hatch as a road car.
Yeah. 13.
Oh, for sure. Only 13s.
Well, I guess 13 was really the only one that had a hatch, so.
Yeah, maybe a 15. Duh. Maybe a 15 I'd get.
Yeah.
Not at the prices they're at, but because at the end of the day, it's still a pile of shit.
Sure.
It's an S chassis. But a hatch as a nice, clean street car.
Okay.
And then right off the bat, I'd like to buy a clean Sylvia shell for my daughter.
Sylvia for Sylvia.
Yep. She already has her color pick. She wants nice gloss pink pastel.
Mm-hmm.
Like
hopefully that doesn't change.
Yeah, I really hope not. But And then down the line, I'd probably get another. I like the coupes for drift cars.
Okay.
Hatches are beautiful for drift cars too, but I feel like the coupe's a little. Well, one, it's a little stiffer. Two, I feel like it's a little more forgiving.
A little more weight out back.
It's not
Got
that.
a little bit more junk in the trunk.
It's the. Those glass quarter panels are expensive.
Yeah.
Glass quarter windows.
The quarter windows behind, yeah. Yeah, that's why when you said you saw that 240 like up on its side with the corner windows still, I'm like, ooh.
That was mine. I was just too lazy to take them out.
Yeah, that's fair.
I took a pair out before, ruined the seals on them. I'm like, well, now these are fucking worthless.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Yeah, you got to make a seamless extraction.
I'm pretty sure he still has the car. I'm pretty sure, like, last time I seen it, it didn't have the whole front clip on it. Like, firewall forward was gone.
Oh.
And
so maybe it got
because I
cut off and donated, or maybe there was plans to do a tube chassis front end.
No, because all the subframe studs are cut out of the frame in the back for him.
Okay.
I used to live down the street.
So it was like a donor car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to live down the street from where his mom lived, and that's where he was keeping the car. So I drive past it every once in a while just to feel sad.
Yeah, I still haven't seen the Forester since I sold it. I've seen some pictures of him doing some burnouts and stuff, and yeah, nothing really past that. He told me he was going to turn it into a ute. He was going to cut it after the B-pillar all the way back to the hatch, and I'm like, you do you, man. Like, you own the car. And he keeps messaging me, but oh, man, like, this thing would have fucking costed, like, it wouldn't have took much to, like, restore it. I'm like, well, yeah, but then I'd still be stuck with a Forester to drift. I know it's dope and all, and, like, you know, it was sick. But
okay,
I'm
buddy,
like,
restore it then.
I wanna go drive, like, something more conventional that I'm more comfortable in, and everyone's super stoked to see, like, next season. They're like, yeah, you're gonna find, like, so much easier. I'm like, okay, well, I guess it's yet to be seen, but...
Is it publicly known what you paid for that car?
I'm okay with it being publicly known. There's been some chats about it, but
it was $3,000, right?
It was $3,000 with the Motegis. So it had like Motegi wheels. I think it was like 23 with just stocks. But
dude, you're lucky I didn't know that was available.
Yeah,
I would have bought it.
Well, Tony was at the track, and
I knew you were hunting for a new car, and I was like, we're
car.
all, because I was looking at the same time, so I'm like,
yeah,
this is gonna be a battle. Like we're gonna be looking at the same cars.
Yeah, and so basically, like after all that, like Stratobash was a good time for me to go around to chassis that I haven't been in, right? So like I took a ride with fucking Jack. And like went in the BRZ. Not that I hadn't been in a BRZ or FRS before, but like, you know, I just wanted to see. I think
I would like to slide one of those.
Different a car, and then like I went up to Tony and was just like, hey, like, you know, you want to take me for a ride in your G35? And he's just like, yeah, for sure. And like, yeah, I obviously just like ran into issues and stuff, and like he knew that I was like shopping around for a car and I had some things in mind and whatever, but I was just like, wanted to go for a ride in some people's cars and just see how different cars react and how people are driving. Like, obviously, it's not universal because it's, you know, it's not the car, it's the driver, right?
Yep.
So, yeah. But I never ended up actually going because of said issues with the G. And I think by the time they figured it out, it was already too late. He was just like, you want to buy a drift car? And I'm like, yeah, maybe. How much? And he like said like named his price, so paid $3,000 for it with the Motegis. And when I first started telling people about it, like everyone was just like, "What the fuck? You paid $3,000 for a blown up car?" But then me and Brett got to talking, and like he's like, "Well, you know, if you really sit down and you think about it, like relatively speaking, G35s right now are probably about $3,000 running stock." About three on the low end. I'm gonna say 3 on the low end.
I'd say 3 for a rough one. Yeah.
Yeah, on the low end, or something that's already also blown up.
Yeah.
It already has drift mods. It came with wheels. It came with seats, 5-point harnesses, harness bar. Sorry, Tony, I don't know the whole parts list on this thing. I'm still just discovering things. But yeah, to me, like, an engine swap has me driving again. So $3,000, and like, thank God JC had some VQs sticking around, because it would have costed probably a lot more if I decided to go with something different, having to like do like different engine, different ECU harness management, stuff like that. I ended up buying 2 engines off of JC for $400, let's say. And yeah, I feel like 34 in, I'm going to have a car, like, hopefully.
You should
like,
donate me one of those. I'll put it into the fucking Beamer.
Well, I'm going to be, I'll have 3, 2 of which one is running. One is like, they said that it was making some sort of noise, probably timing issues.
Give me that one.
And have one blown up that I'm still yet to pull the engine oil. They think it's rings.
Give me the blown up one.
Maybe.
I'll take the blown up one.
Yeah, for sure. $400. Pay for my engines.
I'll give you a hand job behind the garage.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck, you drive a hard bargain.
$400 hand job.
No.
No.
But I got that car in like not even like 24 hours after owning that car, like fully. I already had somebody inboxing me telling me what I should quote unquote do with the car, and that pissed me the fuck off. I was like, bro, I haven't even had the car for a day yet, and you're trying to like invoke your like opinion on me. Like, back the fuck off.
So did you end up riding in one?
No. I rode in Rays one time, and after I bought the G, I took Chase Simmons sedan, G35 sedan, out for a couple laps during the Spec D open track. I was passenger, and he took me for a couple laps, and he was just like, he's like, you want to take it for a couple laps? Because he's told me that I could take it out a couple times, and it's just never happened. But, you know, he was saying, you want to take it out? And I'm like, I don't know. Is it going to happen this time? Like, you actually going to let me? And I did. Yeah, I blew off track, but I hadn't been driving in so long. It's just like a brand new car to me, but I was driving. Ended up in the grass a couple times. I think we may spun out, but...
Oh, at the back section?
Yeah, I'm just learning a new car, right?
Yeah.
And I think his clutch is slipping because, like, we got up off the line, and, like, I don't know if it's me. I'm definitely not slipping the clutch, but...
Yeah, I use that shit like a switch.
Yeah, I was like coming off the line trying to like get through gears and stuff, and like whenever we get through turn 1, I'm like fuck. I'm definitely not riding the shit out of your clutch. I'm just like, I was having the same issues with my car though too at Southern Bout, like off the line during battles. I was just fucking on limiter and just dumping it. Cause like people are just like making the pull on me, and like I had to.
Yeah.
I had to dump it. But yeah, anyways, I don't know. Sorry, Chase, if I burnt your clutch up a little bit. I don't know. I didn't feel like I was doing anything weird, but...
So how do you feel about, like, the looks of the car?
I like it.
That's why I'm getting...
I don't mind the sedans when they're done up right. I think they slap, but I don't know. Something about a coupe vehicle. I haven't had one since my S chassis, right? So, a 2-door. And, like, it's on, like, 350Z-ish, like, wheelbase. A lot of things are similar, including the engine. You know, I'm still doing lots of research, figuring out the cross compatibilities and where I can look for parts and what I can get away with, and you know, but I'm trying to stray away from that, trying to like not overcomplicate it, as like just get an engine in, get it running, and just go drive.
Yeah, I just don't even want the BMW anymore.
Yeah. But I do like the look of it. Anytime I like come and like look at a picture, or like I've come home before it was put in the like the carport, I always would look at it and be like, yeah, I'm happy with my purchase.
I was given a 2006 G35 a couple years back. I just never went to go pick it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I got. 06.
Yeah, this one's sitting out.
G35.
Mid Drayton Valley somewhere. Made good power. Big twin turbos on it.
Twin turbo VQ35 HR. Cool.
Made 6 something, melted 2 pistons.
Yeah.
So it went and got parked in a field. Couple kids vandalized it, stole the Motegis off of it.
Fuck.
Smashed out the windshield.
Yeah.
The Motec's still in it though.
The exhaust. The Motec?
The Motec engine management system.
Oh, the ECU. Nice.
Yeah,
That's
guy,
a few thousand.
he bought it. He built this car when the car was brand new. So he was playing those top end premiums because there wasn't the options like we have now.
Yeah.
There was fewer options. So
Sure.
he spent a pretty freaking penny building that car. And
Yeah.
he came over one day, seen my 240. He's like, I got a blown up G35 if you want it. You need to find wheels for it, but you can have it.
Yeah. It's currently sitting on nothing.
Nice.
Jack stands, maybe.
Sent me pictures of it. No, it's fucking sitting right on the ground. Like, chassis probably gone.
Yeah, it's just sitting in grass. Yeah.
It's in a
that'll
field.
do it.
I was going to take it just for the transmission. I was going to take the transmission, sell the ECU, throw everything else away.
Manual?
Yep.
CD 009.
Yep.
That's what comes, I think. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know everything.
That one had a CD09. I think those cars from factory came with CD08s, but he put a CD09 in it.
Yeah, I think that's what I have. Which is a great transmission because from what I've researched, it sounds like it can be covered across like
the 9 or the 8?
09.
Yeah, the 9s are great.
Yeah. I can be carried across like different, like whether or not I decide to do engine swaps down the line, like it'll handle it.
It was that or a ZF.
Yeah.
For the Beamer.
So. Whatever
car I use, it's CD or ZF.
Yeah.
It's one of those 2 transmissions that are going in.
Yeah. I haven't really had that car way up in the air. I think I put a couple jack stands under it or like a jack and some jack stands just to winterize it and stuff and just take a quick peek, but I didn't get too crazy into it.
They're not bad cars to work on. So I've done engines and transmissions in Zs.
Yeah.
And Z32s and Z33s and Z34s.
Yeah.
And 34s with that 350 and 370.
Yeah.
Not the 400s. I've seen one in person. So they're not bad to work on. And I know the engine bays are slightly tighter in those cars too.
Yeah, well, it looks like I got to take the front, like, take the whole front clip off and, like, slide basically engine and transmission out. It has to come out as a unison because you can't really reach bell housing bolts from the way it is. So you got to kind of just slide the whole thing out. You might as well, right?
Yeah. I've dropped the transmission out to do a clutch. And next time I had to do a clutch in one, it wasn't bad taking the transmission out, but I still just pulled the whole engine. Yeah.
Well, like, that was my whole thing. I got the car and, the transmission's coming out. Whoa, what the hell?
Yeah, no, if you're taking the engine out, I always take the transmission out with it because it's easier than trying to stab them together with the engine dangling.
And if you can, with the way it's set up, it looks like you can just put a equalizer bar on there and like the whole thing will actually just slide out straight out with a little bit of like shoehorning.
I have
and stuff.
one too.
It's all good.
If I don't have one up there, I have one here you can borrow.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be appreciated. Unless, like, of course, like I'm taking the car up to get swapped at 881 Garage, but
that's what I'm saying. If they don't have one,
yeah, I'm sure they do.
I know, but you can ask them. If they don't, you guys can take mine with you.
Much rather ask and know beforehand than get all the way up there and be like, oh, damn, I should have asked.
Austin, you want to drive 10 hours?
Yeah,
no. Bring us one?
Nope. But, I figure if I take the transmission...
You know what? Honestly, if somebody was paying the fucking $90 in gas it would cost, I would probably do it.
Yeah, for sure. Even a diesel, I think it might be a little bit more than 90. Depends on what kind of diesel. If we take Brett's Jetta, we'll be there and back in a tank of fuel. No problem.
My car was a tank and a quarter there and back.
Okay. Yeah. That's not bad.
No, so not $90. It's more like 65, 70.
Maybe.
65, 70 there and back.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's good.
For a little compact, little family, little unit you got going there. It's a Kia, right?
Hyundai. It says 6 liters, 6.2 per 100 kilometers.
Okay.
Is what it said on the drive.
On a little inline 4?
Yeah.
Nice.
1.6.
Just
naturally aspirated.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it at cruise control at 120, and dude,
sitting around like 1,000 RPM.
you fill
Just
it all the way to like where you're clicking it after it stops to like finish filling it to like the very top.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Wandering River before I noticed my gauge start to move.
Wild. It's quite a ways to go.
And then I ran the car for like 8 hours to charge all my camera gear because I slept in a tent.
Right.
So that's where that probably used more gas than driving.
Charging.
Sitting there idling.
Yeah.
I know that sounds insane, but I feel like that's where most of my gas went.
Fair.
Maybe, but I was in a rush. I was trying to beat the darkness so I didn't have to worry about deer.
Yeah, that's definitely a worry.
I almost hit some in fucking Athabasca too, right in the middle of town. Right when I let my guard down and turned the corner, there's fucking 4 deer standing in the middle of the road. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm driving down the road and I see all these deer crossing signs, and man, how silly for people to put a deer crossing in the middle of a city. Like, what the hell?
Stupid.
Why wouldn't they just put a deer crossing out somewhere where it's safe, like out in the country?
Are you
or
referencing
something?
that old video?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, nobody knows about those old videos.
Some silly chick that called in. Yo,
Yeah.
you want to know what? Speaking of retro videos, you want to know what I watched on YouTube the other day? Maybe this didn't hit you, but remember the McDonald's rap?
No.
This guy that pulls up to a drive-thru and he raps his order. It's staged, I think, because yeah.
Oh, then yeah, for sure.
But,
I've seen it.
It's old school, like probably 540p, like old digital, like
Oh, yeah.
filmed on a potato. But just some real crazy childhood nostalgia through that. Cause I
Remember Rocka Rocka Ali?
Yeah.
He was like
Rocka Ali.
unhinged fucking Weird Al.
Yeah.
Made the most racist, wild songs ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So out of pocket. I love his music.
Yeah.
Can't believe Weird Al's still doing this thing. He's coming to Edmonton next year.
Is he?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go?
Fucking A.
Yeah, we'll see.
And you said I might have missed the McDonald's order rap.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you assume that?
Well, I don't know if that had reach. Maybe it didn't click. Maybe it never ever came into your life. But dude.
I was thinking you assumed I listened to rock music.
No. I just it was one of those online videos back. You remember YouTube used to be like TikTok and Instagram. You used to go on
fucking
YouTube
salad
before,
fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before Yeah.
And
that was our childhood's TikTok or Instagram or something. You just were on YouTube all the time watching just dumb videos
dumbest things ever.
Yeah.
Home illustrations.
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh, dude. I remember I got really into staged Nerf battles where people would make reenact movie scenes in their backyard with Nerf guns. When I was in grade 5, it was the craziest shit ever. It was awesome.
And those people probably ended up being the very beginning of YouTube monetization, because I remember YouTube just blew up. YouTube just became a big thing, and then I don't know, maybe it was big before my time, but I remember when I grew up I had dial-up internet. So you pick up the fucking phone when I'm on the internet.
That's
it's
when YouTube came out. Yeah, 2006. There was we still had dial-up here in Canada.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's when YouTube came out. I think 2005 is when YouTube came out.
Yeah, you play a video, you get the first 5 seconds of it, and then it would take another 10 minutes to buffer. Dial-up internet.
It was weird because us as boys, we were at that age where we're internet boobies.
Yeah.
And YouTube wasn't filtered back then.
Boobs.
That was
boobs
a lot
and
of
bras.
That
boobs.
That was a lot of our first tits we seen that weren't on a movie.
Yeah. Well, I have an older brother, so I feel like I ended up finding some nudie mags once in a while as a young guy. But yeah, I don't know. G35. Gonna be pulling the engine trans. I think once I'm doing that, thanks to this is a great way to lead up to Napa Auto Parts being a really big supporter of my G35 if we're talking about pornos and hooking up with girls on camping trips. But while we got it all apart, I'm thinking, yeah, we're just going to refresh the clutch and do some timing stuff, oiling issues. Those VQs had issues with oiling, and yeah.
I feel bad.
Why?
Napa, Canada, I owe you something. I don't know what. But they gave me that banner because I got a bunch of footage for them to make a reel.
The Gearheads banner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gave me one
Yeah.
because I was collecting footage of them for them to make them a reel.
Sure.
To hype up what they experienced through the weekend because they were ecstatic what they were experiencing. They loved it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that was a great time.
after I get home, I get a message saying, "Don't show any alcohol."
Yeah.
And I went, uh-oh.
Yeah, so maybe I won't tag Napa in this. Probably not a good idea. I'm drinking alcohol, Napa.
I would just don't tag them as like a mention or as a collaborator.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I went through the footage, they had fun that weekend.
Oh yeah.
I didn't have much usable footage.
Yeah.
So
it was chaos.
if you guys come out next year, I'll do something really special for you guys. And I owe it to you, so you don't need to give me another banner, I guess. Unless I make it extra, extra, extra good.
Extra, extra, extra good.
Yeah.
You could make it extra, extra good. I have faith.
It was
you got all the talent.
It was cool working with them. They were going to hop on board with the dirt program, but that unfortunately ended. So
the dirt program. Right. During Nico's podcast, you were talking about, this is crazy that I remember this shit. This is crazy. You were talking about some guy you knew that had a dirt car that you were like, he was looking for a driver. You remember that?
yeah, so that's why he sold, is because the driver he had was not being great, and
for sure
you're just sick of drivers being assholes.
Yeah.
So
yeah, personality conflict can definitely kind of.
It was time to stop. Like I told him, like, I'm already working on the car for you. You're allowed to store it at my house. I finally have the confidence to get in and drive.
Sure.
Like, I can't promise you a winning season next year, but I can promise you a winning season.
Yeah, just kind of like take a shot on me.
But he's at that age where, like, he does what he can on the car, but he has to rely on a lot of other people to make his program work.
Mm-hmm.
And this year we finished top of the points, won the championship. So if there was ever a better time to leave, it's now.
Yeah.
Leave at the top. Retire at the best of your class.
Hell yeah.
Don't hit rock bottom before you leave.
Yeah.
So
one last trophy.
He sold the whole car, trailer, most of the spare parts besides what's still sitting in my garage for a good amount. He's going to buy like a wake boat now.
Sick.
Yeah. And just enjoy time.
Hell yeah.
He's like, bring out some friends. We'll go wakeboarding. He goes, one of you guys needs your boating license, though, because you need to pull me around on my tube.
Yeah.
He's like, I love tubing, but I need somebody to drive the boat.
Yeah.
I'm like, we got you, man.
Let me drive the boat.
Like, I love the water, but, like, you ain't going to catch me in it.
Yeah. Yeah, we had fun when we...
Dude, I was so jealous when you guys
did
went
mission?
to BC. Yeah.
Thanks to Sonia for making all that happen. Much love. That was sick.
That was
Sonia,
when I realized
JC,
you were part of the
backcountry sweets. We love you. We'll be back.
That's when I realized you were part of the crew.
Yeah. Well, I was just like, I was pit crewing for Brett. I didn't round 1, but round 2. Like, before it even happened, he was like, "Do you want to go to Agassiz?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I think it was more or less just to like, it was looking a lot more like I was gonna film reels and stuff, but I ended up getting a lot more involved and like just started changing tires and stuff. And then it came down to like mission. I was just like, man, like I'm gonna put the fucking camera down and just film your driving and less about like pit time, personality time. Like it's a lot of footage to go through. And like in round one I had this great, like there's round one vid and like that's it, because it took a lot of editing and I realized that like
I'll give you some tips.
I am no longer like there enjoying what's going on. I feel like now I'm just like not working.
You don't even want to do that then. You'd rather be part of the pit crew.
I'd rather be part of the pit crew, and I'd rather be as a side hand and not like, as we were saying before, with like me filming. Like you do the filming of the driving and vice versa, whereas I just help him film a quick little iPhone reel to post that's like on his phone anyway.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, on film. I have proof.
Yeah. Fucking Paul backing into a fucking donation bin.
Yeah. Not physically backing into, but swinging the car.
D-beating.
Saucing, D-beating, saucing it over. Hitting shit we weren't supposed to hit.
They got hit twice, too.
Very beginning of the 881 thing. They're like, stay away from the barriers over by the donation bin and the C can.
And the only two people that hit him were 881
drivers.
drivers.
881 people. Yeah. Oh, well.
Hilarious.
It is hilarious. I'm sure Paul wouldn't hit it if he didn't D-bead. I'm sure he'll pose that argument. He's like, well, my tire D-beaded, so.
Yeah, well, whose fault is it the tire D-beaded?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it happens.
I just like ripping on Paul.
Yeah.
At Southern Boat, I asked him, I was hanging out with him for a bit. I was like, are you okay with like how much you get ripped on? He's like, man, I'm at the point I rip on myself more than people rip on me.
Yeah.
I'm like, fair game then. Yeah. He's like, have fun, man.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah. So as long as nobody says anything serious to me, I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's not really much you can't say to Paul.
Yeah, no, he's awesome.
If you say something pretty heinous, he'd be like, that's wild.
So he's in the media, the Boat Series media chat too. Mm-hmm. So during his qualifying runs for the Spec D online one, I'm messaging him in there talking shit while I'm in the YouTube comments talking shit.
But he's got multiple chats set up just to roast him on multiple facets.
Oh, yeah. Paul or JC sending us videos ripping on him, too.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Did you send him the $20 to unplug the PC? You should have.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, he was saying he was going to unplug Paul's sim. And I was just saying, he's like, $20, I'll unplug Paul's sim mid-run. And I'm like, sent, do it.
While he was waiting, he was eating McDonald's with his VR goggles still on.
Yeah, I didn't even know Paul was on VR until JC sent that photo. I was just like, God damn, buddy's fucking locked in. He's got like full everything. The only thing he's missing is the chair.
Do you have a sim?
No. I was thinking about doing a sim, but then I was just like, why am I building something to mimic driving when I could just put money into driving something?
It helps. It's beneficial.
It does, yeah.
I'm going to build one again. I don't know when.
Yeah, one of my homies just bought a pretty decent little sim setup. I think here Jacob just like dropped some stuff on some sim stuff now. He's like, yo, come over, give it a go. I'm like, yeah, you give it a try. Fun. Yeah, so that'll be fun. I feel like it'd be nice to drive sim. I feel like maybe one day I'd get a sim, but I don't know.
I built my last one, including computer, for like, one sec, let me do the math.
The fact that you have to do the math is wild. I'm gonna imagine a number.
About 650.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6K.
No, $650.
Oh, $650.
$650 plus the NRG seat out of the 240.
Or you went budget route.
Dude, I went cheapest 32-inch TV I could find on Facebook Marketplace, $20.
Yeah.
Thrustmaster TMX Pro,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did a bearing upgrade on it for $8. Took the circuit board out of the steering wheel and got a 3D printed wheel adapter so I could use a real wheel.
Okay.
Made my own sequential shifter and soldered it into the board that was in the factory wheel that I took out of it, and then bought a hydro off Amazon.
Nice.
And put it on a 2x4 chassis.
Yeah. One of my buddies is running a flight stick as an e-brake.
I use one for Farm Sim.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't want to tell you how far into this I am. I'm going to show you my gold mine.
Mining? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying you were mining.
I went way too far.
Like,
you're going to call
like
me a fucking
gold
loser.
miners, like on Discovery, like with like the
Gold Rush. Dude, I have their plant.
With the trenchers and
Dude,
stuff.
I got their exact plant.
Yeah.
So here's my like base of operations.
Let's see this.
I don't know what's going to pop up, so.
Oh. But he's got some scandalous
You're
photos.
good. Scroll left.
About
like
to have another
that way.
pornography fucking.
Dude, maybe.
Look at that. That's a big old thing. Got the gooseneck sitting in the middle of the yard. Oh, that's not even a gooseneck. That looks like a low boy.
That's a beam trailer.
Yeah. He's got a tractor on tracks. Tractor. He's got a loader.
That's just one of my mines. I got like 3, and then I work on somebody else's.
That's sick. And it's set in like some rolling hills. It looks dope.
Yukon.
Yeah. Getting on the gold rush.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Lots of the tools, like the machinery that's used, is modeled right off of it.
With your hair and your beard, you could dress up like a gold miner, no problem.
So have you ever watched that show?
Not really. Not really a TV kind of guy.
Highly recommend watching a season of it.
Yeah.
If you can look past like the dramatization that they do in the editing to make it reality TV, dude, it's actually so cool.
Yeah. I like come and go like with TV shows, like and
Wintertime
a few
I watch
things on like Netflix, like TV shows on Netflix and stuff, but like I come and go from it really, unless it's something that I really get hooked on. Then
I only watch.
I'm usually so busy doing other shit that I just don't have time to watch TV. Or I get home and I'm like, I don't want to watch TV. I want to go to sleep because I'm an old man.
I only watch like TV shows and movies and stuff with the wife, or else it's YouTube.
Yeah, I'm an old man, but it's fucking 11:15 on a weeknight.
It's a Thursday night. You're allowed to be lazy on Friday.
Yeah, tomorrow I can just like go home, and pass out, and get the sleep of my life.
Yep.
No one's stopping me. And then I have my Christmas party on Saturday, but holy.
My wife doesn't want to go to hers. I know she works at Sobeys, but like I've never been to a Christmas party.
Yeah.
All the companies I've worked for have been so small, we haven't had Christmas parties.
Like even now, like I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, like we're gonna go have dinner and drink with like everyone, and yeah, sure, it's a great like bonding experience for sure, but I don't know. There was talk of like going up to Fort Mac this weekend, and a few people may be going, but I don't know.
For what?
It's an open invite just to like go hang out. They're gonna have like a little Christmas party or whatever, but that's like crew, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like I already committed to my house party, my Christmas party, and I was just like, yeah, we'll go. I don't know. I feel like being local in the city this weekend would be the best bet for me. Feeling like with everything considered, with what's going on with work, with how busy it's been and like everything, I just like kind of need to be home this weekend and chill. But we're gonna go up sometime in January. I think me and Brett, we're just gonna go up. I'm gonna trailer my car up, and I keep saying car weird. I've been hanging out with the boys too much.
If you guys only go up for a weekend, you can pull my ass up too.
Yeah,
especially if you go up my birthday weekend. Yeah. I'm 100% allowed 15th, the weekend of the 15th.
Yeah, we might be able to swing that.
If you guys do it that weekend, I'm totally allowed to ditch out.
Hell yeah.
I'll bring my camera. I'll work the whole time. I don't care.
Yeah, well, like the thing is like I was gonna try, and like that's another thing is Napa's sending me a whole bunch of stuff for the G, so we're gonna have to film all the Napa videos like all in like one like evening / a couple days. So
gotcha.
I went from like talking with the guys about like creating content to being like, when do you guys think or asking me when I think like things are gonna get brought out, and then JC mentioned. I was like, I don't know, like it's hard. And then JC mentioned bringing it up, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna film all these videos in like a weekend, so you guys can sit on them. So I like that. I like being able to film the stuff and like have it ready, because like I feel like I have my like hands tied right now, because like the car's in the carport, it's not heated right now, and I don't have the parts. Like, I don't have a crane. I have an engine stand, but I don't have a crane, so I can't even pull the engine by myself. And I didn't want to pull the engine by myself. I wanted help, right? But if it ever came down to it, I was fully, like, more than capable of, like, taking the dive and doing the engine myself.
Oh, I just told you to bring it here.
Yeah. So, but yeah, now that we have the support and whatever, and, you know, that's kind of just what family's all about, like the community and stuff. It's like, you know, don't do it by yourself, like bring it up and like bring it in the shop, and we'll have heat. I don't have to fucking be trying to heat up a carport in the dead of winter.
Yeah, don't do it unless you have to.
Yeah, so I'll run the heater in there and like do like interior stuff like that I need to do in it. Like, I want to swap out the hydro. I got a nice sicky one that was supposed to go.
Get a little electric heater and put it on the floorboard next to you.
I got a sicky one that was supposed to go in the Forester, but that didn't happen. So I just want to swap it out for the one that's in there, because, you know, I got nice things, nice parts, right? Not that it's not nice.
But, yeah, I was about to say, fuck you, Tony, your shit's junk.
No, but, you know, I don't know. I just felt like the sicky one was appropriate. I've been sitting on that for a while, and I want to show it off. And I feel like having nice parts is good. Want to add a little bit of bling. Right?
Yeah.
And then the livery. Got to do the livery.
Yeah, what are you doing?
So Jared from 881, he's got the green G35, and I'm gonna go through the same guy he went through with similar but like different variation with a different color scheme and stuff. And I think Kobe Dale is gonna go through the same guy with his G30 or 350, his Z, and yeah, I think we're all just gonna kind of try and have like similar style grassroots cars. And I was laughing with Kobe last time he was down, because I was just like, look at
I love him.
All three of us who got the 350Z. You got Jared and you got me. We were both in like the VQs. I was like, you can call us V cubed. V cubed.
That's hilarious.
I don't know if that's gonna stick, but I'll always reference it as that, because I thought that was pretty clever. But I don't know.
Sub team name.
It's going to be V cubed when we're running a train, all three of us, 3 deep, just the VQs, just trumpeting away. Also, I hate that. I hate that people are like, oh, you're in a trumpet car. I'm like, who cares, man? It's a car. I don't care. You shouldn't. I don't know why you do. It's not your car.
Yeah. Keep laughing when you're watching from the stands.
Yeah. Or I take them for a ride and be like, yeah, is it a trumpet car now? After they've wet themselves. They're like, oh my God, we almost died. I'm like, correct.
Heather's so excited for drifting to come back.
Yeah. Dude, it's like we're just getting like the first bit of like standing snowfall, and we're already like, can it be next spring?
The next year's schedule is already released.
Yeah,
Fucking,
yeah.
we're all fucking.
I already
We're all
submitted,
Tyrone Diggums right now.
Yeah, I already submitted the dates. I'm just waiting for Spec D rounds to drop, and then like I was like, I got a couple more coming, but I was like, these are like hard dates. Like these are like hard yeses. So put me in for these off. So I'm just gonna work pretty steady over the winter here after coming in the new year. Maybe changing careers here.
What?
I might go up north and run haul truck for a bit.
I've been thinking about doing that temporarily. Well, my business picks up.
I don't know if it's gonna be a long-term thing or if I'm just gonna like do it for the winter and then take a layoff in the summer, because I'm like, there's no way I'm building a car. There's no way I'm not gonna like. I've submitted my dates for this company. I'm probably gonna submit them for there and be like, dude, honestly, just lay me off in the summer. I know that sucks and like it's probably not good looking on my part, but I just want to drive. I want to commit to a full season of like just grassroots driving and like get super competitive and just like try my absolute best to just go at it, you know?
Yeah, I'd like to find a part-time job to the end of the winter.
Yeah.
Help me catch up what I'm behind and
Sure.
float through, but
anything I'll
committing to this.
Yeah.
Sink or swim.
No part-time job, just this.
Come April, I'll be. What month's the first event? May.
What?
Come May, whatever
Come
month
May?
the first event is. So
Okay. I think it's mid and May.
whatever 2 days before that event is my last
Not
day working a part-time job, if I get one. If I've been looking hard for a while. I've sent out like 3,000 resumes.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Even for mechanical?
I can't. I physically can't.
Oh yeah. You're limited.
I try. Why do you think that Beamer's not way farther along? I can have that car way farther without spending any money.
Yeah, that's fair. Like it's just completely gone then, hey? That drive, that passion, everything.
My physical capabilities don't let me do it.
For sure.
From the accident.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair.
I want to. If I could roll that car into its side and fucking stitch weld the whole thing in one go, I'd be in there like a fucking dirty shirt.
Dirty shirt?
My shoulder wasn't the way it was, that car would be an engine and a handful of parts, of like suspension parts, away from ready to run.
Sick.
I can't physically do it.
Wow.
My landlord blew a brake line.
In his vehicle?
Yeah, in his truck. And for me to replace that, it's normally a 45-minute job. It took me 2 days. Like, I can't do what I used to do.
Yeah.
Takes way
Definitely
too long.
not as efficiently, for sure.
Can't do it as a career. That's out of the question. Maybe in a few years, over time, more will happen, but all I can do is be optimistic about it, but I can't. Yeah. I've tried so many times, so many different things, and I'm hesitant, like, reaching to the top of the Christmas tree to put the tree topper on.
Yeah.
Like, reaching is, I got to think about it.
Yeah. It's hurting.
Because it hurts a lot.
No ladders.
I'll use 2 points of contact.
Yeah. 3 points if you.
Yeah.
I'm tripoding here.
Use my third leg.
Yeah, that sucks. There's nothing that sucks more than like really wanting to do something and not being able to. Like I said, like when I gave my snowboard boots away, of course I want to snowboard, but can't.
I'm a high school dropout too.
Me too.
So like, besides labor, there's start your own business.
Did you take your minimum like
GED?
No, not even your GED. Like, did you take like the courses in school to like get you at least into like trades work? Because there's like a bare minimum that you can take in school.
I do the entrance exams if I want to get in an 8.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, job is very limited. It's you're doing pretty hard labor. You're working at McDonald's if you want to answer my calls.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could fucking go work the fryer.
No, they won't give it to me.
No way.
And then, besides that, it's have your own business, really.
Yeah.
I've tried all these department stores like Home Depot and stuff, and like I know it's gonna be temporary. That's why I'm not. It's hard to not be hard on yourself going back to a job like that after having a career.
Yep.
Really hard to not be hard on yourself, and I'm okay with it because I know it's gonna be temporary. I'm not gonna be that dude that. Standing at the door saying, "Hi, welcome to Walmart," with
welcome.
30 years of service badge under his name.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like
that's not where you see yourself.
No,
it's not feasible. You need to make some hardcore, stone cold hard cash, or as I like to call it, the cheddar biscuits, cheddar bisque.
It's not even that. It's just that's not enough to support a family.
No, not at all.
I don't need to make lots of money. I need to make enough money that my wife doesn't work. That's all.
Yeah. It's a fair thing.
Yeah.
Attainable goal for sure.
Anything above that, it's just a bonus.
It's extra.
Yeah, that's money I don't have to give a fuck about. Do as you will.
That's finishing car money.
That's, yeah. Fuck a BMW money.
Yeah.
No, for me to get that thing ready to sell, it cost me less than $500 to get it ready.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to turn a profit on it.
Sure. Yeah. Feel like you clean it up and get it like at least primed. Well, you can paint. You could paint the whole chassis.
I'm just gonna coat it and steel it.
Okay.
So it's ready for whatever you want to do. You want to weld some brackets to it.
Expensive?
It's about $500 for the can to do the car, but I have the metal.
Yeah, you got the time.
I have the metal to fix the rest too already.
You got the time. You got the equipment. Yeah.
I just need to do it.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to touch on? What else we got?
Fucking open. Sometimes I fucking fucking technology. Drifting, new card. Remember of 881. How we met back in the day. My 240. Off-roading. No. Specty. We kind of touched that. That's okay. Childhood. We got the fundamentals.
You kind of cover it?
I think we got the fundamentals.
Okay.
I mean, starting snowboarding, we kind of go into it a little bit more.
Sure.
But I think we're pretty well there on that. I guess that's... This is stupid.
Stupid phone.
The YouTube. What's your goal with your YouTube?
I don't really even know, honestly. I kind of want to actually like formulate it more or less to like, again, back to vlogging and stuff, but doing like
more personal vlogs.
More
now?
personal vlogs. Like I wanted to do it with the Forester, but like I kept forgetting to like film, and I was doing it all solo. So by doing the Forester build solo, like I'd be in the garage and I'd have the camera, but I'd forget to like move it over or set it up because like
or you get lazy, like
doing
something, getting 3 different angles of it, stopping, say pulling an engine, changing the angle 3 times for pulling the engine. Yeah. You get lazy, and I don't know how these solo car guys are so
well. what I've heard is like a lot of these guys like do what you do. Like they just take a dive off the deep end. They have the time to just like step away and just do all the filming and editing as a full-time job.
But like, so like, I make YouTube videos too.
Yeah.
For Black Hat Media House, and I've made lots of other ones: car, camping, kayaking, fishing. I've done so much. The outdoor stuff was the easiest by far, but even the videos I made of setting up this podcast room, they're shit. They are absolute dog shit. If you set up this podcast room and said, hey, you want to film this and make a video, it would have been a fucking banger. But me doing it, I get lazy. I'm like, oh, the camera can see it. I'll just zoom in. And then when I fucking zoom, oh, why am I doing this? Now it looks all pixelated. Like, come on, just move the fucking camera. It takes 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just getting past that good enough for... It's hard when you see 3 viewers to put all this extra effort in to make it that much better.
Yeah.
And you're getting 14 views, 13 views, 6 views. It's hard.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very discouraging.
But like I said, you just got to...
Especially when you're a weirdo and you don't fucking self-promote yourself. I won't post my Black Cat page, like my YouTube stuff, on my Instagram or my Facebook. Why?
Yeah.
Is it... Maybe it's the fact I know I'm not doing it good enough, so I don't want to release it to my broader audience. And if that's it, that's an issue. That's a big issue.
You just like afraid to put it out there, or you feel like by not putting it out there, you're under promoting and that you should take advantage of that?
I don't look at the YouTube as promotion. I know some people look at it as an outlet to be. I like helping people. Yeah. I want to be the dude that has videos like how to get into drift videography. Yeah. Step by step. Reach out to your local drift organization. Make sure you have gear of this quality to higher your approval chances. Sure. So on and so forth. Like, oh, here's what I bring to the track. Like, I want to make videos like that, right? I don't know.
Yeah. I kind of just want to like focus on like maybe like seeing where drifting kind of like takes me, whether I end up like running like Pro-Am or whatever eventually. Like, I'm obviously, like I said, I'm going to do like a full seasons of grassroots, and like Pro-Am can be like a really like long, like it's a distant goal for sure. Like, I'm not just going to like try and like work my way or like force my way into that. Like, I'll go when I'm ready. And when I feel like I have something of like a decent spec. But that's all like long-term goal for sure. If it's sustainable, if I feel like I'm doing good enough and I start like progressing maybe in my trade and start making a little bit more money, so I have a little bit more to play with like buying a car and building a car and stuff. But like right now, like kind of just want to like take an actual summer to document like, hey, this is me, I'm in actual chassis now, and like this is my journey. And then like I don't even really give a shit if I get 1 view, 2 views, 3 views. I'm just like, I'm doing it because I want to do it. So that's my plan with the YouTube. And then maybe we'll mix in a few like, you know, screwing around times where the boys come out for...
I think if you're trying to do that, I think your best bet, so it doesn't overwhelm you, would be film absolutely everything.
Yeah.
And find somebody who will either edit videos for you cheaply or see the vision and do them for free and be part of that business, hoping it takes off. Because there are people willing to do that. And then that takes that load off, and when you do all these different things, that's the easiest place to get complacent and rush through it and make videos lower quality because I already put 8 hours into the garage. Only 4 of them were productive because the other 4 I was fucking with the camera.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, anything that could take like a few hours, like when you get home from work, you only have X amount of time and you start fucking around with a camera and stuff. That thing takes 2-3 times, maybe even 4 times as long as it probably would have because you're just fucking around.
Even if it's just your phone. And then if you're filming it on your phone, chances are you're editing it on your phone.
Yeah.
And
well, I have a studio set up too. I don't like to do it on my phone. It sucks on my phone. I'll do it if I have to, but it's so like the touchscreen sucks. I'd much rather have the mouse and be able to like zoom in and like trim with the mouse.
I just know lots of people do that film on their phones.
Yeah.
And that causes issues. But then at the same time, if you're shooting on your phone, bringing it on your computer, one, your phone has a limited amount of space.
Of course.
If you're gone for an event and you're filming your drive there, the whole 2-day event and your drive home,
you're
probably going to run out of space.
Well, yeah.
And then obviously there's ways to back it up, free up space. But then when you're filming, or editing, you have literally 50 hours of video to go through now. So that's easy to, okay, that's exciting. Here's my talking. All right, that's enough.
Yeah.
Like, to really just chop it together because you don't want to spend that time watching 50 hours of videos again. Like, you just lived it.
Yeah.
You can have a little bit of time before you have to relive all of it again. Like, the good, the bad, the ugly. Like, it'd be more beneficial to hand it off to somebody else.
Yeah. Handle the editing portion.
Here.
Yeah.
I'd like it done in like a new creator. You don't have to have, this event happened finish Sunday. Oh, it's fucking Wednesday. Here's what happened on the weekend. You don't need to have it out that fast. You can wait a week or two. And then the editor's not rushing, making it sloppy. If it's not what I want, they can go to bed, finish it in the morning, come at it with fresh eyes.
Yeah.
Just makes it all around better product. And then takes a lot of stress off you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then because how busy this summer's looking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too.
Then because I want each video to be 2 weeks after the event. Well, you split your day 1s and your day 2s for those 2-day events and still separate those videos by those 2 weeks. And now you got content for half the winter too.
Yeah.
Like, you're covered.
Yeah, I think this summer I'm just planning on like loading up a hard drive, packing a hard drive, offloading anything that I'm going to use for like a quick little Instagram thing or something, or, vice versa. But outside of that, just like stacking clips on hard drive is like primitive. Cause sure, like you can go through it and watch it and stuff, but some stuff you can like put together and like sit on.
Oh, I know. I have over 1 terabyte of footage from this year.
Yeah, see, there you go. And then when we go out, so that's like the idea. I just bring the laptop with me with a 2 terabyte hard drive, and then I film all day. I can, with a 2 terabyte hard drive, I have the capability of like offloading everything photo wise on my phone that's hard stored onto my laptop, and just running off of my terabyte hard drive. I can have a wiped photo phone, like 0 photos, 0 videos, completely wiped, and just offload everything I get from the day. Just select it all and then offload it.
Most phones allow you to record directly to an SSD.
Really?
Yep.
How? Bluetooth?
No.
Internet?
You plug it in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's hardwired.
Yeah, you just plug it in, fucking flip it to the other side, and boom, you're good. Good to go.
Sick.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, I want to integrate that into my camera setup.
So they make, what kind of rig is it? Just
something real shitty.
Oh, so like a newer or something?
Nope. I built a little, like, I did a cam caddy with a handle.
I used
in
to
the
have the
center for an
knockoff cam
iPhone.
caddy.
And then like I have it set up with the GoPro as well. For whatever reason, in case my like phone storage gets like full, I'm at least still covering on another camera. Worst case scenario, at the end of the day, I could just delete all the footage. It's the same shot, or I can take it off and give it to somebody, and the timestamps will line up from my phone because you get the date and the time when it was taken, and then the GoPro will timestamp. You can match those up and get like literally get matching shots of like in-car camera footage with your recording on your phone, and like make something out of that too. So
there's better cage systems.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, don't break the bank.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it because they come with lots of threaded options. And you can buy things like mounts for SSDs to plug straight into your stuff.
Nice.
And one that's compatible with a phone and a GoPro type thing.
Yeah.
With all the accessories to hold an SSD and all that type of stuff. A couple extra things for your mic, mounts, all that type of
like
stuff.
A bar.
No, so it'd be kind of like the cage that's sitting around my camera. It's a hunk of aluminum, and it just has a bunch of threaded holes on it. And you mount whatever you want to for it. So if you want a top panel, you can put a top panel. You don't want one? You want two sides? Sure. You want a Bluetooth button to hit record on one of your handles? Sure, get it. Anything you need that bolts onto a camera, you can do it. And you can use it to rig out everything and balance the weight, so you can use it one-handed or however you need to. You can adjust it to be exactly how you need it for whatever situation you're in.
Sick.
I'll send you some.
Yeah. I need a camera first. Like a legitimate camera. But even then, like, do I spend time and get the good camera?
If I was buying a camera, I wouldn't
To
buy
do
anything
YouTube?
less than that.
What is it?
Sony A6700 with the kit lens.
What's something like that cost?
With the kit lens.
Just the camera. Not a body, but like fully operational camera.
Yeah, so the kit lens and the body with the battery was $2,520.
2,500? Because you said whatever you said earlier, and I thought it was 6K. Anyways, just clarifying. And in comparison to like getting something like a Canon Rebel that's like $600, film quality,
they're not even close to the same category.
Yeah,
not even close.
Not even worth buying. Just save the money. Buy once, cry once. My iPhone shoots 4K.
Yeah, the new Google Pixels shoot 8K.
Why would I buy a camera that's going to be any less than my iPhone? I might as well just use my iPhone.
If you're doing pictures, older cameras don't pose an issue at all. There's plenty of people shooting photos on 15-year-old cameras right now, and they're at the top of the game. Yeah. So,
again, I don't know. Just like 240s, I don't know shit about cameras, so I'm learning.
You don't have to go crazy either, but not an action cam.
Yeah, don't get. GoPro is good for like some things, but
you know what? Sony actually does have other vlog-oriented cameras. Like, they're made for vlogging that shoot amazing quality. That might be better up your angle, and they're about half the price.
Sure.
They're still 4K. They are not going to be able to get down to the slow motion I'm shooting.
Yeah.
But Austin, can you make sure to get a clip of me today for slow motion? Gotcha, boo.
Yeah.
If you're asking for one clip, I'm not going to charge you money, but you have to do the editing.
I have all these ideas. Sometimes I see some clips or I hear audio on Instagram, and then I save it. I'm like, dude, this audio goes so fucking hard to a drift video. And then like 2-3 months down the line, that audio is like widely used, and I'm like, fuck. And I don't want to say that it's always been every case. I saw it first, so I was like the OG. I was thinking about that, but yeah, I don't know. Just like get ideas about stuff, and then like it just ends up like being a thing. So in the same sense, I guess I'm like on the right track with like envisioning things, because a lot of stuff's being shot like the same way I've thought about doing it. But I feel like I have the creative eye and the mind for it, but I just lack the tools, maybe.
Hey, there's creatives out here that aren't creative. I'm one.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Dude, I'm not a creative person.
I think you're pretty creative with your videos.
Yeah.
I think what you do is great.
I appreciate it, but I don't think I've done anything creative in any of my videos.
No? Not even with editing and shooting style? You just feel like you're...
It looks like all my you know why you like my videos so much?
Why?
Because you come from snowboarding.
Okay.
All my videos feel like you're watching skateboard, snowboard, BMX video. That's why they resonate with you specifically.
Okay.
Most people that didn't come from watching those videos don't look as highly as people that did come from that, because
that's fair.
You can just tell in my style that that's where most of my video influence came from, was shooting action sports.
Yeah, but I feel like in the same sense, like a lot of people who end up getting into drifting come from that sort of like side though too. So it's got to resonate with more than just some. Like you're relatively speaking, I feel like that sort of demographic isn't like a small commodity. I feel like a lot of people came from action sports when it comes to drifting, like skateboarding, BMXing, like mountain biking, that sort of thing.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
No, me neither. But you make a good point.
I had Sony Canada like my fucking picture yesterday.
Hell yeah.
I've had Nissan dealerships comment and like on my videos. Like, I'm doing something right.
Yeah, you are.
Can be better.
Hey.
It will be better.
Tell yourself that more often. A little bit of positive self-feedback goes a long way.
No, I'm...
Sorry, I hate to get all fucking sunshine and butterflies.
Yeah, no, and see, I'm not hard on myself about it. I know when I think about these things out loud, it kind of sounds like I'm being hard on myself.
Okay.
But I'm not. I don't think I'm bad at what I do.
Sure.
I think with the time I've already put into it, I could be better than I am.
Okay.
That's it. And it pushes me to try new things, but I have a bad tendency of rushing new things to see what I did as soon as possible. And it could have been better.
Yeah. You just took the time and not rushed it and just worked it out. That's fair.
You see that chunk of videos after I did my, what was it, like 22 days in a row of videos I did, and then there was like a month and a half where my videos were just like meh. It wasn't just that my camera setup wasn't right. It was I was trying new things and I was rushing it.
Yeah. And then at the end you were like not happy with it.
Yeah. And I spent more time, and now I have some uniformity in my videos. You still see color changes sometimes from video to video because I'm still experimenting with stuff.
That one, was it that one you did with Dawson? With the Volvo at Strato?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That one stuck out to me. There's some creativity. The one where you slam the car down on the track.
I hate transitions like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what?
I liked it. I thought that was sick. It was clean to me.
What video is it? It's this one. This was probably the most creative thing I did. Was when he's chasing
Mr. Savoy.
Yeah, when he's
Mr. Drive Fast, Eat Ass.
when he's chasing the 350Z, the transition after that. It was one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Yeah, brother. That couldn't be anyone but him. Dude, hell yeah. Beautiful. And it even lines up with where he is on the track, too.
And I was standing at 2 different spots on the track when that happened. And it worked out just perfect. There's a couple other things I can I don't want to say it was me being creative because lots of things you see in videos and you do it yourself.
Yeah, I love seeing the guys all driving together, Mark, Nico, and Brett. That was nice. I should have been out there too, but I was too busy doing my own fucking thing.
You were fixing your car at that point.
Yeah.
That was after you fucking.
Because I broke shit. Because I'm a menace. I had, yeah. I had fun.
And then this one. I think this one's probably my favorite video I've ever made.
Mr. Dunbar. You know what? Just on a little side note, I think I've openly said this, but my dream car build is Wyatt Kerner's fucking Cressida. It's 2J Cressida. I'm like, dude, your car is like the epitome of like what I want. That's so sick. Every time I see that thing drive, I'm just like emoji hard eyes. Hell yeah. Like pretty much all shot slow-mo too.
All my drift shots are shot in slow-mo, except for at nighttime, because
there's your creative
not
touch.
good enough. I guess.
Yeah. Something that differentiates between others.
But this video Ray did, I was like, dude, you literally made the video I was gonna make.
That's the Ray one?
Yeah, where is it?
What's going on, Low Gang? Mr. JC.
Maybe.
Gay,
I
bro.
think so. Yeah, it is. The Young Dolph. The cars swapping like that. Dude, I spent all practice on day 2 on the final corner, because that's where everybody would tuck up to do that video.
Dude, that ended up sick. I remember that one.
And I was like, fuck, he made my video.
Oh, wow.
It happens, though.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Sometimes, you know what I say? Sometimes you win some, sometimes you dim some.
Sometimes she goes, sometimes she don't go. That's just the way she goes.
It's just the way she goes, eh?
It's the way of the road.
It's the way of the road. Hell yeah.
More people need to drop Trailer Park Boys references.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad really got into Trailer Park Boys. He used to not let me watch Family Guy, but he just watches Trailer Park Boys now. I'm like, what the fuck?
Trailer Park Boys was the only thing I wasn't allowed to watch.
Really?
And once I started watching it, I understood why.
Yeah.
Because I started watching it at about 13, and I couldn't comprehend if it was really like a documentary or if it was all stage TV. I couldn't tell. It was the episode where the cameraman got shot. I was like, is this real? What the fuck?
That's the thing about Trailer Park Boys is it's like, you know, it's obviously still a TV show, but like it's filmed like so like there's just a documentary team like following these around, kind of like Fubar.
Yep.
You know? Which is crazy.
I love movies like that. Like I got so many favorite movies.
Yeah.
But one of my favorites would be Cloverfield.
Okay. Haven't seen it.
It's old. It came out on my 12th birthday.
Okay.
About like a New
You were
Year.
quite young.
Yeah, it was about a New Year's party, and a giant monster crashes down from space or whatever and attacks New York. And it's just filmed like it's somebody with a handy cam filming the party and then filming them trying to survive this fucking monster attack. So it's shaky the whole time. There's times you're just looking at the ground as they're running. And it was the first movie like shot like that, and I was just like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how is this so captivating?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it breaks every rule of filmmaking, but it's so good, and so many people do it now.
The Blair Witch Project.
That would have been the first shot like that for sure.
Yeah, I think that's probably, well, I mean, to my recollection, I'm sure there's like other movie buffs out there that can name other films that maybe
I'm not a movie buff.
But I mean, I remember watching Blair Witch, and like obviously it's not a real film.
It's one of those ones
based
that
on,
like
true story type deal, but like
that movie is real in your heart, and it lives in your core until the day you die.
You do remember that for sure.
Especially if you watch it like pre-15 years old, it does something to your brain.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely scared of the dark after that for a little while.
First time I watched it, I was in my 20s. Anytime I'm in the woods by myself, to this day, I freak the fuck out.
Any sort of noise, you're like, who's there?
Dude, I went hunting.
What is it?
And during all my hunting certification, I did a lot of extra research, and I knew what everything in the forest sounded like. Dude, you still hear noises where you're like, should I keep walking this direction or should I turn around? He makes the noise again. Okay, turn around.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, I'm going home.
Dude, it's fucked up. The woods are terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't like going alone.
Yeah.
Not no more. I used to like it. But like 2 people, all good. Fucked up shit doesn't happen. Fucking weird.
You can't take us both. Oh no.
Caught in 4K.
Fucking lost a digit.
Oh no, the screw popped out of it completely.
Not again. How long till the new glasses?
2 weeks.
Fuck. My shit got broke and I went in for new glasses. They're like, oh, you haven't had an eye exam either, so you need an eye exam before we can even like get you new glasses. And I'm like, what?
I'm going to ask my mom if she can rush them. My mom works at the eye place.
Okay. Hell yeah. Mom, I lost my monocle fell out.
These are the new ones. They're titanium.
Oh my God, that's crazy. You look so stoked.
Dude, I hate glasses shopping. This is all bad. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Tape.
Yeah.
Where can I see him?
Yeah, the screw's gone. Fuck.
Yeah, my glasses were really similar. It did the same thing. Maybe I'm too shaky.
All right. Well, I'm officially blind now. So we're going to wrap this up.
He's going to have the monocle.
Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Where is it? Right here.
I'm going to squeeze it between your eye.
That's exactly what I want to do.
Back in ancient times, swimmingly, indeed.
Hey, fine souls. We will see you on the next episode of Behind the Craft.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shelby Westman, for
Hell
stopping
yeah.
by. We will see you next time.
Adios.
Good day and good night.
Sick.
Couldn't see shit.
Indubitably.